blind.
Says we're good.
Oh.
Of course, we gotta wait like 30 seconds to see if we're good. We gotta see if we're live.
As
Good
there's a
evening and
zombie
good
batting
night,
at the
right?
door.
Right. There's a zombie batting at the door.
Shout out to Soup the cat.
Shout out to Soup the cat.
Step back a little
We're
more.
waiting to see if we're actually live
Just
here.
in case your feet are
Hey,
on the
we
green
are.
screen.
We're good.
Hey.
We're good. We are live. We are live.
Let me scooch this back a little more.
Hello, Summer. We're live. We're live.
Hello, yes.
All right.
It is that time.
Our Wars is back on Kings of Horror, baby. And we got a little bit of upgrades, baby.
Yeah. There's not something massive in the screen right now.
Right.
Like the huge.
Like the huge.
Lots
So I'm
of
just making
bloody.
sure that all of our stuff is good. We look good. Everything looks good. Do we sound good?
You look pretty good.
You look pretty good.
Digging the shirt, Mew. Shout out.
Thank you.
Mew?
Shout out to Mew.
I was gonna say Mew, but I want to say bro, and I said brew.
Brew. So, okay. All right. We're looking good. I think we sound good. All right. So obviously we're not ready to, discuss everything yet. We're kind of waiting for a couple people to pop in. We'll give you guys a little breakdown of how the episode's going to go today. Thank you.
Thanks, appreciate it. Shout outs.
So basically we're going to discuss two movies, one called Stalker Jane and the other called Sweetness. Sheesh. Both really interesting movies.
A whirlwind of emotion.
A whirlwind of emotion, yeah. The overall theme for today's episode is obsession, by the way. So mainly obsessed women, because they seem to be the ones that portray obsession more in media for some reason. Either way, so...
I didn't even think of that.
Yeah. So Stalker Jane versus Sweetness is going to be the main war for today. I know a lot of people are going to be here for Obsession. That's one of the biggest movies, not only of 2026, but in the horror genre, I guess you could say, in a very long time.
The new hotness.
Shout
Shout out to Men in Black 2.
Shout out to Men in Black 2, yeah. And then we're going to be talking about our top 5 obsessed women in media for List of Doom.
Oh, yes.
And then Doki Doki Literature Club. We're going to
finally
talk
get
about.
To cover it.
Woo!
It's been playing for years.
We've wanted to do Doki Doki Literature Club kind of since, not the beginning of Horror Wars, but...
About like year 2-ish.
Yeah, but real close. So we're covering Doki Doki Literature Club today, and then we're going to finish off our show with the end segment. That's where we talk about everything.
That's not horror.
Not horror, pop culture related, stuff that we find interesting. One of the things that we really found interesting this week was the amount of hate that we got for our Attitude Era clip that we posted on Instagram and YouTube. Shout outs to like 4,000 views across all the different platforms, or 5,000, whatever. So we're going to be talking a little bit about Attitude Era and why I'm standing 10 toes down on my attitude. Full on commitment on my, not Attitude Era hate, but I don't wear my nostalgia glasses like a lot of other 40-year-olds do. So that's true. But we're gonna
keep it a buck, bro.
Yeah, we're gonna be talking about the episode shortly. I am a kid. Yeah, we're gonna do what we like to call share testing here.
Oh yes.
So we've now
I forgot that's a thing.
We've now established what the episode's going to be, and I'm going to share the link to a bunch of people to see if anybody wants to watch.
Also, we're standing.
We're standing for the second week straight.
So much better on this old back of mine.
So much better on our old backs.
On YouTube.
On the YouTube. So we're just sending out a whole bunch of invites right now and seeing if people pop on.
I've been quite hyped because we've been in such kind of like a immediate copy paste remake kind of deal.
Yeah. This is also the first episode that we've had since Lighthouse versus Tusk. Yeah. That we've had kind of similar movies going against each other, right?
I think that was episode like 19 and a half
or
something.
It's been a minute. Oh, what? Vidal's going behind. Yeah, we're having... Oh, this is...
We're having cat issues.
We're having cat issues today. Go ahead. You want to put Vidal's chunky butt?
Shout out to
my cat. That's my cat. That's Vidal. Hi.
The potato cat.
The potato cat. Okay. We've been having cat issues today because we record one episode at Josh's place and one episode here. So we have to accommodate the areas that we're at, and this episode we're over here at the house, and I've got two cats here, one named Soup and one named Vidal. So
oh yes, all of the sharing as well.
All of the sharing is done.
Sharing the cats.
All the mics are good. Everything's ready to go.
Wait,
now,
nope. Lily's is not on. Bam.
Lily's friggin' died again.
So they're actually using the Nano I would typically use because we actually don't have the giant mics.
We've got
so you see more of us.
We've got like battery packs and stuff on us now, yeah. So,
but everyone knows that our recording stuff hates my Nano for some reason.
Yeah. As long as these batteries last all episode, and you don't even got to bring the Nano anymore. We can just use the Yeti that's here for the child.
Yeah.
So, all right. Let's get ready to get the episode started properly, shall we?
Let's get ready to rumble.
Let's get ready to rumble.
Hey, you actually said something like in the beginning. She was more towards the middle point.
Yeah. Really insane. So,
voice
getting
box.
into the chat.
I have one of those.
All right. Hey,
Lamont. Hello, Lamont.
Hello, Lamont.
I don't know who Rhinos 3 is, but welcome to the chat.
Hello.
All right.
Yes.
Now that we're a few minutes in, you ready to begin?
Let's talk about it, bro.
All right. Let's talk about it. All right. Let's all have a great episode. Remember, we will be interacting with everybody during the segment breaks. And we also have Lily in the chat as well to talk to everybody.
As our moderator.
So, as our moderator. And of course, Kings of Horror is more than likely here. Patrick's around somewhere, I'm guessing. Patrick needs to get the rights. I don't know if he's getting the rights to, but it's you know. So, all right. You ready?
Let's do this thing, brah.
All right. Hello out there to all of our guys, gals, non-binary pals, spooky cuties, hair-raising homies, freaks, geeks, and anything with a motherfucking butthole. I'm Rob.
And I'm Josh. And together, we are the #1 horror podcast in New Jersey. And available on Kings of Horror's YouTube channel, our channel, and Spotify.
Yeah. Oh, am I supposed to go now?
Yeah, well, together.
All right. This is
Horror Wars. Oh, yeah.
We are the show that puts original horror movies against their remakes in an all-out war to determine which will reign supreme. We do this with a series of scores that we give to one or the other to see who comes out on top. This week... Oh, wait, I'm in the wrong one. Wow, what am I doing? I'm not even in the right email. I'm dumb. My bad, guys.
What happened?
I'm in the wrong... I had the wrong script pulled up.
Bro had the last week's
I had the last episode script pulled up. Again, my bad.
Hey,
everybody.
we keep it bug around here. Sometimes you mess up.
Hey,
run that
mess
back,
up.
Turbo.
Run it back.
Run that back.
Hold on. Apparently, I don't have an internet connection for this thing. What is going on with my tablet?
Technical difficulties.
If you want to continue reading, go ahead. Like,
okay.
That's fine.
We're the show that puts original horror movies against the remakes in an all-out war to determine which will reign supreme. We do this with a series of scores that we give to one or the other to see who comes out on top. This week, we have Stalker Jane from 2025 and Sweetness from 2026, which is probably the more, like, of recent movies that we've covered as a war.
Yeah, definitely.
But not only that, we have multiple segments throughout the show as well that stitches everything together, like Frankenstein's Meat. Yes. Horror Club is where we review a horror film book club style and provide a bit of background before we give it a grading of pass, rent, or buy. This week we can take a look at Obsession from 2026. Two from literally this year.
Yes.
And then we get into our list of doom, where we discuss the episode's top 5. This episode, our list is top 5 obsessed women in media. And then we get into our horrors of gaming, where we talk about horror-related games. On this episode, we're discussing Doki Doki Literature Club from 2017. Holy shit balls. After that, we close up shop with our final segment called The End. That's where we reveal the next episode, say our goodbyes, and fuck off for a couple weeks.
But make sure you stay after the ending for the ending. If you know, you know. So with you knowing, let's do this.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, what a fucking recovery.
Damn.
That was good shit.
So, all right, now that I've got the actual script up instead of the one from 2 weeks ago, and now that I'm on my actual internet instead of not being
What
connected to my
the
internet,
hell?
I don't know. I don't know. I had the tablet on. I had everything ready to go. I thought I had the right one up. Whatever.
Meow,
As
meow,
everybody
meow,
knows,
meow, meow,
we
meow.
smoke. We keep it a buck around here. We smoke before we record, and then we
Lots of
smoke
moking.
after we record. So it is what it is. That's
Are you not entertained?
Are you not entertained? So, all right, now that we're done with that part of the show, what do we got going on here in the comments? Anything? Lamont, howdy, okay,
Whoops.
hello, everybody. Cool. Then what we'll do is we will go into the next segment.
No, yes.
There's really nothing to interact with, so.
Meow, meow, meow.
Yep. All right, go for it, man.
And welcome to Horror Tube. It's horror in a tube.
We bring you this wonderful bi-weekly tube and all of its content for zilch to you as well. And keeping up with nothing, please give us something. That something is 1 minute of your time. If you watch us live on YouTube every other Saturday from 1 to kind of 4 p.m., you'll be able to interact with us between segments, talk to us live before we start recording, and participate in some off-the-wall discussions. So stop by and check us out.
No, yes.
Yes. As you all know, today we had some pretty off-the-wall stuff before, and actually now that we are recording.
Yeah.
So for everybody that was here before the show, they got a kind of bigger rundown of everything. We're not going to talk too much about it all right now. We just heard everything, so we don't need to go over it again. But one of the things that we are going to talk about here is we do got some new equipment.
Yes.
We got some new mics.
Surprise, more changes
Surprise,
for
more
Horror
changes
Wars.
for the ever-evolving podcast.
Go back to episode 1.
Right. Last episode, I was going to say 2 weeks ago, but then my brain was like, last episode. So last episode, you saw us stand for the first time. That was weird.
yeah.
It's game changer.
It's game changer. And then it was just only episode 97 where we went live while we were recording. So we've really not been doing this in front of people for a long time. And it's really cool that in 2 episodes, we've already like super evolved, right?
So that's why there's no giant
Yeah,
microphones
that's
in your
why there's
face,
no giant
taking
mics
up
in your
like
face. Yeah.
a quarter of the screen.
Yeah, we got these nice walkable battery packs and everything now, so we're doing pretty good there. And also, one of the things that we're going to be talking about later in this episode is we got a little bit of controversy this past week.
It's about wrestling.
And it's about wrestling of all things, right? So a lot of people didn't like this one little snippet from an Attitude Era post that was made, and we're gonna have a nice discussion about that in a little bit. Josh, could you move your water bottle, please?
Oh, yes, my
sir.
bottle of
The
water.
bottle of water.
Thank you.
Thank you. And could you toss the remote so I could put on the Bills and Panthers game? So yeah, we're gonna be talking about the Attitude Era a little bit later on.
At the end of the show.
At the end of the show. At the end portion of the show, yes. Just so that way we can make sure. Thank you. So that way we can make sure that we stay on the horror topic, obviously, for everybody involved. So with that being said, when we originally discussed this episode, Josh, how did you feel when we first talked about it?
Well, for one, as soon as it was like, okay, Obsession is our club. Already awesome. Couldn't wait to talk about it.
We already knew what was going on there.
And then we talked about this before we started recording the podcast portions. It was nice to not be in that same copy-paste remake. It's just the same movie, or maybe just altered really weirdly with some dancing. We're on to more of a different kind of war. Yeah. Typically, it is the remake versus original. These are just very similar plots and everything. Not remakes of each other. No. They're incredibly similar. Yeah. So we do go that route sometimes when it comes to these wars. Yeah. So, and it just so happens that everything fits into the stalking stuff, and there happens to be a game about stalking too. So
yeah,
it's
weirdly enough.
Yeah.
So when we talked about this and everything, I had a completely different vision for something that I wanted to happen, but I wanted the Stalker Jane account and the Sweetness account on Instagram, shoutouts, to kind of have like a little banter back and forth. The person that runs the Sweetness account really hasn't done any responding. That's fine. That's cool. Still talk to her. Really awesome. Thank you for the time that you did.
Punched my mic.
The time that you did give me. But I also want to shout out the Stalker Jane director and everything, because he really kind of gave it his all on some things. Yeah. So thank you for that. And when I first talked about it, I was just really excited to do something different.
Yeah,
You know,
for sure.
because we were in that hole of American movies versus their low budget overseas counterparts, and it was just
copy paste. Me.
copy paste. Yeah. So now that we're out of that little block for a while, the next like 10 episodes that we have coming are absolutely insane.
Yes.
I had to give a little bit of a rundown of what's going to be going on to Patrick before the end. Yeah, I saw that.
Dude, I'm-
Before the end of the year. So we've got a lot of really cool things coming. Bookmark the month of October. That's all I'm going to say there.
Shout out to October.
It's gonna be a good
shout out to
month.
It's gonna be a wild
It's gonna be a wild
October.
October, but we can't.
October.
Good month.
So good month. All right. I guess we're done with this segment now.
Let's get on to it.
All right, so let's see what's going on over here in the chat right now. All right, we got some people talking. Hello.
Hello.
Necro.
Yes.
Summertime, Roach Goblin. Yep. Cali Star. Heat index of 108. No wonder I was
Shout
feeling
out.
sick outside.
Shout
Yo,
outs.
stay inside.
Dude.
I don't know
Stay
where you
hydrated.
are, but a heat index of 108 is absolutely
yeah.
Drink plenty of
insane.
water.
Drink water and hydrate and be in the air conditioner. I don't
Speaking of
know.
that,
Have
I'm
some
also gonna
electrolytes.
hydrate.
Yeah,
in this-
we've got
this cool
water.
part.
We've got everything here. I don't know if you guys can hear, but we got an air conditioner in the background because screw that noise. We're in New Jersey, so it's only supposed to get to like 80 some degrees today, but we weren't taking any risks on this, man.
I'll take some water,
yeah,
please. Thanks.
take some water, do what you got to do.
Would you like to take a popcorn
survive.
chicken break?
Huh?
Would you like to take a
Popcorn
popcorn
chicken
chicken break?
Hell yeah, it's KOH Saturday. It's Kings of Horror Saturday. There's so much that's going to be going on today. Oh my God. So we'll run that down. Whoa! As I take down the set, we'll be running that down. Can you hold on my
Yes,
tablet,
I
please?
surely can.
We'll run that down towards the end of the episode as well. Everything that's going to be happening on KOH today.
Sorry for just a-
I don't know if everybody can hear me or not. This is great. I love this. Nothing but pure chaos while we're live. It's wonderful. Thank you, sir.
No, yeah.
So yes.
Entertainment.
Entertainment. Are you not entertained?
Exactly. No, yes.
All right. We got any more interactivities going on?
Nor.
Nope. All right. Nar. All right. Thank you for the Australian Lily.
yes.
If I went to Australia for 3 months.
So, all right. We ready for the war?
Let's do it.
All right. Sir?
And welcome to the war, yes.
As with every episode, we're going to tell you where we get all of our glorious info from. We source pieces from Wikipedia, IMDb, Letterboxd, and Rotten Tomatoes. Today, though,
Oh, yeah.
for the war, we actually have all 10 facts of Stalker
Fuck, do it
Jane
again.
and all 10 facts of Sweetness provided by the writer / director of both movies.
First time
there's-
ever
First time
for us.
ever, yes. There's not a lot of information out there about both movies on IMDb or anything like that, so I went directly to the sources. I asked the directors,
Where's
who
the
are also the
sauce?
writers, where's the sauce? What's the beef? And they gave the 10 facts for their movies. These are actual director-writer facts for the show.
Straight from the source.
Straight from the
baby.
source. Sometimes we dig deeper. Oh wait, we already just discussed that because I did.
Oh,
But we
yeah.
always shout out the source, and we just did. Go ahead.
Also, when we give you the info on these films where you may want to watch them, please keep in mind that they might not be available on a platform you normally use. So please hit the Just Watch for all your viewing needs.
Let's break down how we go about scoring these movies to determine our winner. We go through the stats, the crew, the cast, the runtime, everything in between to get our results. Before we discuss the reasoning for where we placed points and why, we give you the poll results from Instagram on who they thought would win. And then in a series of 11 categories, we get to our winner.
The categories are acting, directing, writing / plot, killer or killers, casting, soundtrack, gore / kills, pacing, time period, environment, and the ending. After that, we add up our scores, and whoever has the highest total takes the win. Now, with all of that out of the way, it's time for the war.
And in this little portion right here, you will be hearing Mass MC
Shout out.
and Clever Decay, and the song is called Horror Wars, horrorcore
Story.
story. Jesus, my
Shout
brain
out to
is-
the bruv.
Shout out to the bruv and American bruv.
Bruv.
Shout out to the brovs.
Shout
Yeah,
out
shout
to the
to the
bruvs.
bruvs.
Like, just shout out to the brovs.
all right. So, which one do you want to talk today? Take today.
I'll take Stalker Jane.
You'll take Stalker Jane?
Oh my goodness! I just saw the produced by.
Yeah, that's why.
Oh,
You
I'll
want me to
take it.
Are you
Nope,
sure?
I'll take Stalker Jane.
All right, man.
All right, the
So-
movie name. Oh, yeah.
Do we want to give it just a quick break here?
Yeah.
So that way we can. So when you go to break down the edits, you got everything. All right, we got anything in the chat? All right, nope. All right, if anybody wants to interact, we are interacting in between chats.
Yeah.
We are going to be talking about things. So let us know who you think should win the war. Would it be
Yeah,
Stalker Jane
if
or...
you've seen both,
Yeah.
let us
yeah,
know who you think
very
when we
much
get
so.
to the scoring portion of the.
Yeah, very much so.
All right.
So, all right, you ready?
Yep.
All right.
So we got movie name Stalker Jane, with a runtime of hour and 37 minutes. Sweet spot.
Yep.
Release date was September 1st of 2024. Produced by
Everybody.
Holy moly, Niece Anderson, Yapet Jackman, Halo Kitsch. That's a cool name. Joshua C. Love, Abby Lynn Miller, Taylor Oberst, Lisa Porcello, Miguel Quinn, Michael Rutshin,
Bertushin.
uh,
Dennis Schweitzer.
Dennis Schweitzer, Michael Wendt, and Brooke Wenzel.
Nice.
That's the most producer we've ever had.
Produced by fucking everybody.
And the first one isn't supposed to be there.
What's that?
It's a
Oh,
production
yeah.
company.
I gotcha. Production company. Butterfly Temple Studios, Greater Cleveland Film Commission, Pixel Planet Studios, and Quila Color. Excuse me. That's a lot of production companies too. The budget, $100K in US dollars. At the box office, it's unknown because I think it's on Peacock.
No, this one's on Tubi.
Oh, Tubi.
Yeah.
Right. Sorry.
Stalker Jane's on
Yeah,
Tubi.
that's where I watch it. Screenplay by Roger Glenn Hill, directed by Roger Glenn Hill, cinematography by Yapet Jackman, edited by Roger Glenn Hill, music by not Roger Glenn Hill, Daniel Hedges, and Joshua C. Love. The ratings: a 5.6 out of 10 on IMDb, 3 out of 5. I must say 3.5. 3 out of 5 on Letterboxd. And there is no score for Rotten Tomatoes this week. Plot. I love the way that this is written. Jane, a bona fide stalker, becomes involved with her band crush, Dimitri, a budding rock star for whom she does terrible things to ensure his rise to stardom.
and you can't teach that.
And you can't teach that.
Yeah. Related media. None currently.
None currently.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Trivia.
Remember,
And these are from
Roger Glenn Hill himself.
number 1. This is Halo Kitsch's first acting role. Number 2. Co-star Miguel Quinn was featured as Le'Veon in Hill's first narrative feature, Huckleberry. Number 3. Miguel Quinn and B. Sanchez are bandmates in real life. And the band Already Late. Well, look at that. Number 4. Filming took place mostly in the greater Cleveland area, and principal photography was shot in a 14-day window. Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Number 5. This is writer/director Roger Glenn Hill's first horror movie. Okay. Very nice. Very nice.
Very nice.
Number 6. No AI was used in any phase of the filmmaking process. We'll take that. I
Very
think
nice.
that might have been. Oh, both cats are back there. That's what it is.
Oh, Soup's in the room.
Okay. Number 7. Halo sequestered herself. So the first time she heard Madame Marlowe perform the closing song was the first time she'd ever seen or heard them perform. Okay. Very nice.
Very nice.
It's a good song. Number 8. Hill crashed his drone into Lake Pymatuning during filming. Oh. Number 9. Cinematographer Yapet Jackman is from Guana. I think that's how you say it.
Guyana.
Okay.
I
And
think.
also worked on Huckleberry. He is a graduate of the Ohio University School of Film, where Roger also cut his teeth as a filmmaker. I thought they were about to say, like, really cut his teeth. Oh my gosh. Number 10. Hampton's head was made of silicone by artist Brooks Wenzel, who is a longtime friend of Rogers, and the scene of Halo talking to the head was completely improvised. We've since misplaced the head, which is very sad, but kind of funny to imagine where and when it'll turn up. Oh my God.
Dude.
It's going to be on the news. There's no...
Right, like a head in a fucking
A head has been
plastic
discovered.
bag. Dude, that part was actually pretty funny. Where she? All right, anyway.
Yeah. Cast. Halo Kitsch as Jane. Halo's such a cool name.
Mm-hmm.
Miguel Quinn as Dimitri. B. Sanchez as Velvet. Gordon Ramsay, not the chef, as D. Weasel. Tim Ashby as Tanner Grindstone. Sean Manos as Hampton. Steve Ciconti as Detective. Roger Connors as Drifter.
Drifter.
Jennifer Inks, cool name, as Detective 2. Heath Stickney
Right to me.
At-
Stick. Sorry.
as Tanner's friend. Mikhail Tott as Chemical Burn singer. Samuel Connor Wilson as Chemical Burn bass, credited as Sam Wilson. Nice. Georgiana Lausch as roommate. I hope I said that right. I feel like I got that one. Laura Allen as club attendee. Tom Klein as Rick. And Troy Dill. I almost said Troy Drill. That's what I saw when I first read
Drill.
it. As announcer. Stephen Dorbish as Madame Marlowe drums.
DoorDash.
Charlie Douglas as Kid at Beach. Mary Melissa Eaton as bartender. Tim Hale as Royce. Wow, this is a list.
This is a list.
Stuart
man.
Hoffman as waiter. Matt Cain as Randy. Detona Love, cool name, as stagehand. Jules Marie as Groupie 2. Abula Miller as Valerie. Maria Nagelkirk as concert photographer. Nick Ortiz as cop. Armin Perry as cop 2.
There's still like 10 more people. to
Okay,
go. Hold
Angie
on,
Ray
guys.
as Groupie 1. Haley Renke as Valerie's friend. Lamont,
Hey,
Hey,
Lamont.
Lamont.
Hey,
Lamont Richmond as dealer. Krista Ritz as Madame Marlowe vocals. Michael Brutushin as Michael. Michael is Michael.
Michael's Michael.
Alec M. Schumann as Chemical Burn drummer. Eric Thomas as Madame Marlowe guitar. Wyatt Woods as stagehand 2. Cool name, Deb Zepp Douglas as mom.
Hey, Deb Zepp Douglas. Nice.
Devin Zerjav as Madame Marlowe bass.
Fantastic.
Holy list.
Finn.
The cat is trying to get behind the green screen. I gotta
I
watch
need
her.
water.
Yeah, you
Very
need
bad.
water. High five on that, man. Kudos.
Thanks.
That
man.
was like 70 people, bro. That was a lot.
Everyone got credit. For
Everyone got
sure.
credit. Hell yeah.
Callow
but,
Star
you know what?
says Stalker Jane is added to their watch list now. I haven't
Stalker
seen it yet.
James. Yeah, we'll obviously.
We'll get into it. Once
We'll
we
be
do the
getting
score.
into that one.
Sure.
So that leaves me doing Sweetness. Okay.
That was
Movie name?
sweetness. Sorry.
That was Sweetness. The movie name, Sweetness. Runtime 1 hour and 33 minutes. Release date February 13th, 2026.
Hey, this year.
Produced by
Everybody.
Taj Critchlow, Daniel Quinn, Amos Atreu, Will Clark, Karina Evans, Ben Farella, Hasman Iman, Justin Kelly, Andy Mason, Michael O'Leary, Fulane Petikian, Dean Rosen, Mike Rungal, Jeremy Smith, and Olivia Swayze.
Shoo-wee.
Not Patrick. So just real quick, before anybody wants to
Shout-outs.
like get on us for pronunciations, we do have a disclaimer that we are
And
not.
the edited versions. Of
Yeah,
this
we're not trained on everybody's names.
from around the world.
We're not going to
you know.
be. We shouldn't be expected. We're trying our best, but like some
It's
names
hard.
are just
Sometimes
hard.
it's
man.
hard, man.
So okay. Production companies were Fila and When We Were Kids. The budget was $500,000, and the box office is non-applicable. Screenplay by Emma Higgins, directed by Emma Higgins. Cinematography by Matt Barkley. Edited by Kat Weber. Music by Blitz Berlin.
It's a cool name.
Ratings 5.4 out of 10 on IMDb.
IMDb.
3.5. Oh, I did what you were
Yeah,
going to do.
3.5.
3 out of 5 on Letterboxd.
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 Yeah, Letterboxd.
88% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Tomatoes.
Plot: a 16-year-old Riley, Kate Hallett, is obsessed with musician Peyton Adler, Herman Tamaris. After a minor car accident brings them together, Riley discovers he has relapsed into drug addiction. Related media? None currently.
Oh, yes.
We do have the trivia, remember, and it's by Emma Higgins herself.
Shout-outs.
Yep, shout-outs, thank you. Number 1, there are only 18 days of filming.
So 4 more than Stalker Jane?
Yep. Number 2, Peyton's tattoos in the movie are secret Easter egg tributes to some of our favorite movie influences. Number 3, the name of the band Floor Plan is taken from a Tegan and Sarah song from their album The Con. During pre-production, they played North Bay just by coincidence, and some of the cast and crew got to go to the show and meet them. Number 4, a number of us got commemorative tattoos for the film. Mine is a heart on my arm.
Oh, that's cool.
Number 5, while prepping the movie, we were graced with a nearly full solar eclipse on our tech survey day. We paused to look at the creepy sun with our special glasses and took this as a good omen.
Oh, yes.
Number 6, our production designer, Electra Pordaro, found the iconic bed that you see Peyton cuffed to in the movie on Facebook Marketplace. She installed the metal bars into the frame. Number 7, both Kate and Aya actually dyed their hair for the film.
Hey.
Number 8, while we were filming, there was there was an arsonist on the loose in the
Oh
town.
my god.
Number 9, Herman had never been to Canada before this shoot and immediately got addicted to Timbits and hockey. Number 10, Riley and her father were given the last name Hill so that when they were filming at their house location, we could say we were shooting at Hill House that day in a spooky tribute.
We've covered that movie, I think,
Yes,
in
we did.
past episodes.
Cast. Boy, this is
Oh,
going to be
man.
rough.
Oh, poor
Oh
you.
man,
Poor you.
this is rough. Kate Hallett as Riley, Herman Tamaras as Peyton, Aya Furukawa as Sydney, Justin fucking Chatwin as Ron, Goku himself, and Stephen
glad you said
Ogg
that.
as John.
Goku himself.
Goku! All right, so, and Amanda Brugel as Marnie. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get into our
I gotta pull up all my notes.
pull up the notes.
Pull up my notes.
I
of
pull
doom.
up Notes of Doom now.
Yeah, my notes of doom.
I don't know where to put this.
Oh, hi, Bella.
There's so much room, but so little at the same time.
Right. It's-
Pardon me getting close to the camera. Hello, everyone.
We're trying to adjust some things here because we're not used to having this much space with nothing.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
The chicken things over there are taking up so much space.
Yeah, this is yeah. All right.
I can eat them all right now. Don't worry.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be crazy. So this is how we grade the things on this
Old
show.
school
by
on
the
a
way.
notebook.
Old school on a notebook. Because for those that are just watching for the first time, Josh and I don't discuss
Nope.
our conclusions. We don't talk about things beforehand. We do this very old school. We give tally marks to what ones we think
Yep.
would win, and we just kind of score it from there.
Yeah.
And there's 11 categories, like we said at the beginning of the episode. So, with that being said, for acting, which one are you going to go with?
Who are you going with? Toss it to you. Volley back.
I think I'm going to go with Sweetness when it comes to acting, because the main star, I forget her name right here, but Kate Hallett. I had to look up her age because I was like, there's no way that she's actually 13, 14 years old. When they were filming, she was like 20. So she was a little bit older, but she does look young. And I was going to give her super props on how she was if she was actually 12, 13 doing a lot of this stuff. But even as 2021, you're still young in that frame. And even
I keep hitting my mic.
I know, it's hard. And I do think that Stalker Jane had a lot of good acting. Like Dimitri was actually very good in Stalker Jane.
Right.
So there was a lot of good acting in Stalker Jane, but I just feel like the intimacy, I guess, of the singer and
For sure.
and Sweetness together was a little bit better done than the stalker aspect of
Right.
what like how Jane kind of did things. That's kind of where I'm going on it.
I'm also going to go with Sweetness. It's just, again, everyone's kind of like newer into the movies, right, for Stalker
Right.
Jane. So you can feel it, of
Right.
course. It's not necessarily bad. Everyone
No.
starts somewhere new. They got more
Yes.
balls than I do to do it.
Absolutely.
But when it comes to the acting, cats fighting in the background.
That's right.
When it comes to the acting and Sweetness, you can feel like that temper tantrum, not really
Yes.
understanding what love is.
Yes,
Is it
yes.
really an obsession or not? Portraying like the I know what's best for them, trying to get them to stop the addiction.
Right. Yeah.
You can really see it portrayed, and it's
Yes.
got a lot of like more. Obviously, not like nefarious in the killing aspect of it, but
Right.
again, everyone feels a little bit more grounded on Earth. Of course, like Justin Chatwin is one thing, but I'm gonna say that for the cast.
Yeah.
I will give Stalker Jane its props. Some spots they go on a little long in the acting section.
Yeah.
That's all I would really say for it.
There's
the
a lot
acting's
of
fine.
there's a lot of those just staring off
Right.
into the distance type scenes, and yeah, they're cool to have them, but in some aspects you could say, okay, if you could take away like another minute or two
Right, right.
of the staring or whatever.
Okay, I'm gonna put my
Alright.
hand in my pocket so I stop hitting my microphone.
So that's the only thing that
Yeah.
I could say. They what are those exposition shots?
Yeah.
Like all the there was a little bit too many exposition shots in Stalker Jane, but that's not going to take away from the enjoyment of the movie. Is kind of what I think I'm ultimately
Yeah.
saying on that. When it comes to just the acting part, directing,
Directing,
I think that's
I'm gonna give it a Sweetness.
okay.
It's got a little bit of a better flow. It's got a little bit. You get the world building, right? You get to
Right.
see the past. Then we go into like the concert, and then we get into the kidnapping, and then we kind of go from there. It's
Yeah.
a little bit more fluid. I would say Stalker Jane isn't terrible, but I feel like it kind of peters out a little bit at certain points. You know what I mean? I just feel like the flow kind of gets a little too extended. I guess is what something I'll repeat just a little bit for
Okay.
Stalker Jane. But other than that, it's not terrible. I just feel it's a little bit more grounded in the progression of this whole movie from
Okay.
Sweetness.
All right. I'm actually going to give the point to Stalker Jane on this one.
Okay.
Because I'm separating the writing from the directing
Yeah.
aspect. I know both people wrote and directed
yeah.
their own movies, but on this one, I'm just going to give it a little bit early. I'm going to give the writing to Sweetness, but I feel like that Roger did a little bit better in terms of directing when it comes to that because he branched out more. He did do the whole like let's go here, let's try out some things here. They had a very small budget and some of the effects that they did were really good. So that's why I'm going to give the directing to Roger on this one on Stalker Jane. So writing / plot, I already gave you who I'm going with. I'm going with Sweetness simply because I find that story to be better written. Is the only thing that I can say. The Stalker Jane story is written well, but there's some serious plot holes in it and some things that could have been explained away a little bit better.
Yeah.
But either way, who are you going to be?
I'm actually going to give it to Stalker Jane.
Okay.
I think I enjoy a little bit more of the aggressive stalking kind of deal where it's like that she's nuts from the jump, right?
Right.
I feel like her knowing everything about the band and fighting for her man, or whoever she is obsessed with, a little bit of spoilers for later.
Yeah.
But that kind of situation. I feel like I've kind of seen I'm going to kind of keep someone kidnapped because I know what's best for them. I love them so much. Kind of deal and kind of picking off everyone that kind of finds them one by one. So I feel like I'm kind of digging more, just for my own personal thing at this moment, of a more aggressive thing than kind of like hiding it. You know what I mean? It's almost like you're just scared to even fucking talk to her. So I'm going to give the Stalker Jane for that.
Okay. And that's fine, obviously. So in this one, we have it earmarked for potential killers, by the way, but we only have killer in these movies. I think this one's a little bit harder than it lets on, right? Like because, okay, I do have some gripes about Jane as a killer because if she's supposed to be so smart, so everything, she does do some things that I question in terms of like, let's just say, for instance, when she shot the dude in front of the garage, okay? She rolled his body into the garage.
Yeah.
That's not necessarily taking care of things. And when she does do stuff, like when she met the person at the Greyhound station or whatever, and all that stuff.
Phone.
Yeah, like you just walked up to a complete stranger and just started talking.
Kind of ratted on yourself.
Kind of ratted on yourself. So there are some inconsistencies with Jane, and that also goes into the writing plot, which is why I went to Sweetness for that. So overall, though, I do think I'm going to go with Jane as a killer because she's just more unhinged. Even though she is supposed to be smart, and even though a lot of things contradict, she's still, I think her kills are better, and her kills are more creative than what Riley did in Sweetness. So, because Sweetness was more like a little girl on the defensive, and she was just trying to like not have anything bad happen while everything bad was happening around her.
Yeah.
Jane is like, nah, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
I'm the one who knocks.
I'm the one who knocks. Yeah, exactly. So, who are you going to give?
I'm also going to give it to Stalker Jane.
Okay.
Because, again, just a big, pretty in shape dude is not going to struggle to, like, out wrestle someone who, and this is after being, like, unaddicted to his drugs for a while.
Right.
Isn't going to, like, I'm sure could overpower just one person to get him. Because it was around, there's a section where she goes to, it looks like she's going to shoot him and he's going to hit her with a plank. Then he gets hit by a car. Yes. Okay. But sometimes I feel like she's MMA wrestling the dude. Like she's about to get him in like a chokehold.
Yeah, yeah.
When it comes to Jane, it's a lot more like planned out. I mean, the second you even say like, oh man, I just didn't like that one part of that song.
Yeah, she's like, oh,
I'm hunting you down
you're
right
dead,
now.
motherfucker. That's it.
And she's not even hiding from Dimitri. Like she just doesn't give a fuck. She's like, I'm just going to boil you alive or something. Like that's cool.
Yeah.
Sweetness was the killer from that. So Riley was cool on you kind of see like, her mental, I guess, like, go down the entire time. She gets a little bit more obsessed and crazy as she's killing everyone she basically loves.
Yeah, yeah.
And again, I'll give her credit. No, we're not at kills yet, so I'm gonna wait for that. But I do like that character, but just I do prefer Stalker Jane because she's right in your face and just doesn't
Right.
give a shit.
Right. Oof. Casting. This to me is hard because you've got unknowns in both
Yeah.
movies except for Justin Chatwin. Like,
Now, I'm gonna be real. So I say this as a little note. Before I even watched the movie, I saw he was in it, and I was like, oh, cool. I've seen him in Shameless, which he does
okay,
pretty
Shameless,
good.
yes.
And then I said, oh shit, he was in Dragon Ball Evolution. That doesn't mean anything.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
I am gonna give it the sweetness though. It's just because again, for my thing, I get that they're new actors, but it did feel a little bit more of that realistic side.
Yes.
But some of the interactions felt a little awkward. So which
On
I get.
on Stalker
On
Jane.
Stalker
yeah,
Jane,
the interactions
Which
were
again is all
awkward
new
and
stuff.
weird.
We understand,
yeah,
but
yeah.
it does feel you can kind of tell.
Yeah.
So sometimes it does feel a little long in the tooth when it comes to some of that.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna give it to sweetness for sure.
Yeah. I'm also going to give it to Sweetness simply because I feel like I'm just trying to get the lighting fixed. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm bright as shit and I shouldn't be. Yeah, I've just got the power of the sun in front of me here. So I'm going to also give it to Sweetness because I do like the cast
did it
of
again.
Stalker Jane. You keep finger banging your mic.
I'm gonna like put myself in a chicken wing.
I'm gonna have to get one of those, those wrestling matches where they do the one arm, fucking like arm behind
Or
the back.
extreme arm wrestling where they're holding and
Extreme
start
arm
punching
wrestling,
each other in the
yeah,
face.
just start beating the shit out of things.
Total
like,
tangent.
yes, total tangent, side tangent here. But going back to it, I just feel like the cast of Sweetness played off better on each other. There we go. That
Okay.
to long story short, soundtrack.
Okay, I'm gonna give it to sweetness. You get a little bit more of the like concert singing. When it was a little bit more montagey, there was a lot of montages in both movies.
Yeah.
But when it came to the soundtrack, sometimes in Stalker Jane they went with like, them actually hitting the drums and stuff.
Yeah.
Love that kind of stuff. And then it kind of went to like layered over things. So that's the only thing that kind of did it. If they even if they played live, I would have loved to
Right.
hear more of the entire thing instead of like a layered on one.
Right.
Other than that, it wasn't that bad of a soundtrack, but I did catch myself enjoying a little bit more of the musical side, especially when Riley would put in the headphones and it would kind of
And you would
drown
hear
out
it.
everyone kind
Yeah.
of like being like, what are you doing? What the fuck?
Right.
And she's just like, I love this music.
I
And
love
that's
this.
all she could focus
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
So I do love that part, that they use that as the obsession as well, because that's her way
Yes.
of coping. So
It
it's
is.
pretty cool.
Um,
Are you giving it to?
no, I'm
Oh.
gonna give it to Stalker
Okay,
Jane.
very nice.
Because I went and listened to a couple of songs from Already Late, who's the band in the movie, and yeah, they're pretty damn good. And Dimitri's actually the guy that is the lead singer of
Right.
Already Late.
I
the
would
guy
love
that
just to hear
plays the lead.
like a house show.
So I'm gonna go with the soundtrack on Stalker Jane
Okay.
on this one because I like the it's the same
Yeah,
thing with you.
yeah.
I like the music
Yeah.
better. Like that's pretty much it. Gore/kills.
I'm gonna give it to Stalker Jane
Yeah, same.
because of the practical effects.
yeah.
You get a lot more blood. You see it happen. On Sweetness, it's just a little bit of off screen. But one thing I want to give super props for Sweetness as well, like spoilers, when Riley is killing Sid, okay, and she's choking her out,
Mhm.
and it kind of cuts to outside of the house, and you can hear like the muffled screams and like the panic shushes and all that.
Yeah.
Fantastic,
Yeah.
Genuinely terrifying. Like neighbors walk by and no one knows.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give super props on that, but I am gonna give it to Stalker Jane.
Agreed. Yes, 100%. Sorry, I haven't had anything caffeine in me today, and
I feel you, man.
it's like almost 2 o'clock in the
I
afternoon.
can fix that.
You can
Could you
fix
please?
that.
Yeah,
Just-
I can like
I'd
I can go
appreciate
put a
it.
pot of coffee on.
All right. So I'm also going to give it to Stalker Jane for this one, simply because, dude, like her kills were
And headshot
And
queen,
headshot
fucking Hawkeye.
queen. Yeah.
Bam, 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 bam.
the blood packs in the back. That shit was fucking
Yeah,
like
yeah,
how
yeah.
they act. I give them super props for what they did, and the body in the fucking body bags, like the little saran
Yeah,
wrap stuff.
yep.
That shit looked really good. It looked really good. So definitely going to give that one to
I
Stalker
need some
Jane.
water.
Yeah. Water would be nice.
I need it.
I already know what both of us are going to go with on this next one because the next one's pacing. So, go ahead.
I'm gonna give it to Stalker Jane.
You're going to give it to
honestly.
Stalker Jane?
The reason is, I felt like the montage music sequences were a tad bit longer. When it came to Stalker Jane, I could kind of see why she would just dead focus, just like stare at him and like cry and go overboard with the emotions. But I just felt like there was a little bit more meat on the bones plot wise mixed in with that. You know what I mean?
Okay.
When it came to Sweetness, I felt like we would get the montage of like her with her headphones in, but then we kind of get like around the city kind of deal.
Okay.
So it just felt like it went on just a tad too long. So I kind of feel like also us getting to Stalker Jane being like crazy and all that, and we hop into like the killings and all that immediately. Helped me
That
out a
was
little bit
pretty
more
immediate,
than the car accident, then and this was in Sweetness, the car accident driving to the drug dealer, then driving to the house, then all that kind
It
of
took
thing.
like 20
So
some
it took
minutes to
it drug
set
on
it
just a
up.
smidge. If we just kind of cut that down, it'd be perfect.
All right. I will also give it to Stalker Jane because you've kind of talked me into it. Like,
Hey.
I felt like the pacing of Sweetness was really good, but I also do understand what you're saying about how there were a lot of dragging moments in Sweetness, but the dragging moments in Stalker Jane made more sense than the dragging moments in Sweetness. Both movies could totally
Use a trim for
use
sure.
a trim for sure in their timing, but other than that, I definitely think I would give it to Stalker Jane on that one because, like you said, even though there was the exposition shots of her staring, there was constant movement, and we already knew right from the door what was going on. And it felt like every 15 minutes there was a kill in the movie.
Right.
Something like that. So, time period. This is tough because both of them are current.
They could
right?
fit. I'm gonna give it to Sweetness. We get a little bit more like references to like current times, the lingo and shit like that. Even the
because
music
she's younger and
and a little bit more of like the musical influence can lead you to like a bit of a parasocial kind of like love for someone. You try to put
Yes.
yourself in like I know what's best for them. I can take
Yes.
care of them and change them and shit like
Yes.
that. And you could be a little bit more like into that kind of shit. Then you wouldn't like Stalker Jane would fit, but I feel like nowadays you'd be caught like immediately if you were like murdering people and their phones were disappearing and shit.
Dude, but it's supposed to be based on today, right? Like, but
I'm pretty sure,
that's
yeah.
That's the part that really kind of confused me when it came to Stalker Jane. So I'm gonna actually have to talk about this in the writing / plot. If this is supposed to be younger kids, or not kids, but like 20 somethings.
Yeah.
And Stalker Jane might be in her 30s for all we know, because nobody ever bothered to ask. Are we saying that the children, or not the younger people of today are dumber? Because I don't know, man. I got a 21-year-old, and that motherfucker doesn't trust anything, questions everything.
Yeah.
But is that just because of how we raised them, or what? Like, I don't understand how some of these people in Stalker Jane were just oblivious to things.
Yeah.
And never bothered to look at anything.
Even
never
D
bothered to look
Weasel's
anything up.
like, ooh, yeah, I know her.
Yeah.
She's a nutcase. And then it's
Right.
like, oh shit.
Right. So that's the only thing that I don't really understand. But that would also, again, go with the time period, because are we saying that today's youth are dumber than previously?
The world may never know.
World may never know. Environment.
I'm gonna give it to Stalker Jane.
Yeah.
We go everywhere.
Everywhere.
You want to see her discarded body in a pond? You got that. You want to see her literally stand outside of a dude's apartment windows, just chilling, talking on her phone before she gives him the good old bang bang?
You got that.
You got it all.
Yeah, and she uses the pillow too, like that. Anyway,
they're everywhere in this movie.
Yeah.
In Sweetness, kind of once we get past like the concert and kind of that, it's usually Riley's house or the neighbor where they're keeping him kidnapped.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We get the police station, which is cool, but I just feel like it's a little bit more condensed when.
Sorry.
And there goes the motorcycle guy.
Yep.
A little bit more condensed, so I'm gonna give it to.
Stalker Jane.
Stalker Jane.
Yes.
Sorry, the motorcycle threw me off.
Yeah, the motorcycle really
Oh
messed
my
me up
God.
too. All right, so that's going to bring us to the ending, and I'm telling you, this is a tight war right now. I haven't counted yet, but I'm seeing on both sides. Holy shit! Like this is.
Okay.
Excuse me. This is much tighter of a war than we've had in quite a while.
Oh yes.
It's a tight war.
No, so
All right.
tight.
Anyway.
Ending. I'm gonna give it. I'll give it to Sweetness.
Okay.
Because they're both downer endings, which we love around here. They're both downer endings. Okay, Riley gets away with it. Spoilers for newer movies, but Riley gets away from it. Or yeah, she like escapes. She frames Peyton when he dies, and he frames the death of stepmom and all that kind of stuff. She gets away with it. My only beef with it is out of nowhere, Justin Chatwin, the dad, just like rips off the necklace he's wearing. It's like, ooh, shit.
Oh
ugh.
shit! And then yeah,
It wouldn't be like, what the fuck is going on? He's just like, oh, okay, bam.
Yeah.
But it's a much more downer ending. It also doesn't. It's not a bad thing to give an ending that will let you know that there could possibly be a sequel. But I lean a little bit more towards even if there's a sequel for Sweetness, which I don't know if there would be, but if there was, we could just leave it at one. So we could
Right.
just have a definitive end, and then we can go to the second one.
Right.
The one for Stalker Jane is a little bit more that, spoilers again, she finds a new band to be obsessed with. She is pregnant by Dimitri.
Yep.
And she finds a new band to be obsessed with. And it's completely different. And you get to see a box of photos of all these other band members she's been obsessed with.
Yep.
So for me, and I did it again, I'm going to go with Sweetness for the ending.
Okay. I'm gonna go with Stalker Jane for the ending.
Oh, yes.
Because of what you just said. Like, I want to see what they can do with a second one.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at. Sweetness, I feel like, could be a complete story,
Right.
and we really don't necessarily need a second one. But I would like to see a second one for
Definitely need
Stalker
a part
Jane.
2, for sure.
I want to see if he can build on what he did.
Run it back.
I want to run it back, but I want better effects. I want better things. I want a better story. And I believe that he can do it. This is his first time. So I really want to
Pretty damn
see,
good.
I really want to see a second go round of this. And that's going to give us the score.
Oh, man.
So on Instagram, I did run the poll, and Stalker Jane won on Instagram.
Okay, shout out to Stalker Jane on
So
the Instagram
shout
poll.
out to that. And 12 to 10.
Oof, well, which one took the crown?
12 to 10. This is like the closest score that we've had in months.
It's been ass whooping after
Months.
ass whooping.
It's just been straight up ass whooping.
BTA.
Yeah. Stalker Jane won by 2. Stalker Jane won by 2.
It was a good fight. Good
It was a
fight.
really good fight. I'm surprised at how everything kind of went, but both movies were really good. I believe Emma, this was her first full
all the
length or
firsts.
something as well.
Shout
yeah.
out to all the firsts.
So I mean, yeah, you guys really fucking brought it with this one.
very good
and
starts for fucking
Very
sure.
good starts. Very good going with everything. Really looking forward to more from both of you as directors and writers. So shout outs to Stalker Jane for the fucking win on this one, because it's a very hard fought win.
In all honesty, like, we used to kind of figure out how we make the perfect movie. If you took both of these, in my opinion, and just smashed them together, I think you'd have like the perfect movie. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
You'd have something really fucking cool if you
Like,
you
you can
really
see
figured out
you can see the brains working there. I like it.
Yeah, it was really good. So 100% shout out to Stalker Jane for the win.
Shout out to
100%
Sweetness.
Shout out to Sweetness for keeping up and going toe to toe, and both movies just being really.
It's all like newer, current horror
Yeah.
this episode that
Yeah,
we're getting
this
the
is-
love. So
Yeah, it's just a big old love fest.
Oh, yes.
So all right, we're gonna be going on to Obsession next.
On to Horror Club, yes.
Can one of you hold the wood piece?
Hold the
How
wood.
did how did
You
that
want one of
happen?
us to hold the wood? All right, do we got anything?
We are in between the sections, yes.
All right, get a boardway mic that goes on their head. Out of sight, out of mind. Hey, Bella. Like 90s. Okay, we got a little bit of talking, not much.
Almost there.
All right.
All right.
It's okay.
It's all right.
I got
There
something
we go.
that you
Thank you.
don't like.
Can you see if I'm on?
You're on.
I'm on.
I
Okay.
can hear you.
All right.
Well, I can't hear you, but
Well, yeah, you see me.
We see it on the thing.
yeah. All right.
My
So
time is up. My time is now.
You can't see me. My time is now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we
James
never
Hetfield
got
noises.
basic thugonomics.
Nope. All right. So we're going to be moving on to the next segment momentarily.
John Cena probably doesn't even think about that time.
Oh yes, obsession time. Yes.
Obsession time.
The current new
obsession
hotness.
Time. Woo woo woo. All right. Okay, cool.
Meow.
Meow, 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 meow.
Meow.
All right.
Meow.
I'm
Oh
going
shit!
to
I just
meow.
turned off the fucking episode there to see if there was
The
anything going on.
Schmepisode.
Yiker doodles.
I just saw the thumbnail again for the the stream. Did you see what it is?
What?
Like the thumbnail for our episode?
Yeah. Yeah.
I haven't been on.
Oh,
I haven't
dude,
been
yeah.
on to on
Yeah.
anything in a minute. I've been
It's
busy.
awesome, right?
That's sick.
It's so great. I'll send it to you.
Oh my gosh.
All right, so now we're gonna go back to our little bit of a scripted portion before we're not scripted again. Um,
My phone. There we go.
my
Goodness.
phone.
My phone.
All right, we ready for Horror
Vidal
Club?
has the high ground.
Yes.
Huh?
Vidal has the high ground.
Vidal does have the high ground. I don't know where Soup went.
I don't know, but Vidal has the high ground.
Vidal has the high ground. All right. So anything else going on?
Right meow.
Right meow.
That's
Right
real.
meow.
Meow.
Right meow.
Right meow.
Meow.
All right. So, well, hello there. It's time for Horror Club, our movie review done book club style. Let's discuss how this works. Much like with The War, we have a series of talking points that include acting, gore/kills, directing, pacing, writing/plot, killer or killers, cast, and soundtrack.
If those categories sound familiar, it's because they are. We basically use a lot of the same things we do from the war because we find them to be the best way to come to our conclusions. Yes.
Holy crap, that coffee smells good. Sorry.
Oh yes.
Does it not?
Yeah. So, which part do you want to take? Do you want to take the?
I will
movie
take
to
the
plot?
top part because I don't want to read another cast
All
ever
right,
again.
You got it. So I'll read starring and must read film.
Okay.
All right. Cool.
The movie name, Obsession. The release date is May 15th of 2026. Yes. The budget. Oh, I'm sorry. Runtime. Sorry, of an
Yep.
hour and 49 minutes.
A little long in the tooth.
Little long for sure. Haha.
But yeah.
The budget was $750K in US dollars, and at the fucking box office, made bank.
Woo.
Made.
Woo.
I'm assuming it's still going, but
Yeah.
as of this time, $488.1 million US dollars.
Yeah, man.
Lamont asked what type of coffee. What is it? It's
It's just
I don't-
regular.
Is it Maxwell? I think
It's
it's
Maxwell House.
Shout
I
out.
think it's Maxwell House.
Yeah.
Production companies: Blumhouse Productions, sheesh; Capstone Studios, sheesh; and T-Shot Productions.
Speaking of Blumhouse, put it in notes somewhere. But we got something to talk about from Blumhouse at the end of the
Okay.
episode. Okay.
Produced by James Harris, Haley Nicole Johnson, Christian Mercury,
I was gonna say Meowery.
and Roman Vieras.
Mm-hmm.
Screenplay by Curry Barker.
Mm-hmm.
Directed by Curry Barker. Cinematography by Taylor Clemens and edited by Curry Barker.
We got a lot of that in
Yeah.
this episode.
Music by Rockwell Burrell.
Rock
Burwell.
Somebody's
name.
watching me. You're thinking about
Yeah.
Rockwell.
Yeah,
Okay.
Plot. When Bear breaks a one-wish willow to force a non-consensual relationship, a mind control curse factually traps his co-worker, Nikki Freeman, inside a nightmare scenario caused entirely by his unhinged obsession. Aha.
Mm-hmm. Starring Michael Johnston as Bear, Indy Navarrete as Nikki. So real quick, shout out to Indy because she was just revealed as Rogue in the fucking X-Men movie.
I didn't see that.
Yes.
What? Bro,
Yes.
that's my favorite.
Yes,
I did
I
it
know-
again.
I know.
Female Marvel
Yes.
character.
So Indy is Indy Navarrete is going to be fucking Rogue, but she played Nikki in this one. Cooper Tomlinson as Ian, Megan Lawless as Sarah, Andy Richter as Carter, Haley Fitzgerald as Viola, Darren Tunder as Harry,
That's a cool name.
Curry Barker as the voice of the One Wish Willow customer service representative. Did you read the warnings? Anyway, must read film fact. Writer-director Curry Barker pursued an ambition to shoot the production primarily in long takes. This approach created a significant editing challenge that the director learned the hard way because the absence of coverage left no option to adjust pacing during post-production. Curry Barker described the necessity of finding the pacing on the day as an essential lesson for anyone working in that style. That's his first time directing something like this. He built in how he wanted it to be, but then didn't realize that, you do need to pace things.
And he was a
Which
YouTube
is-
creator at one
He
point
was a
too.
YouTube creator, yeah. So he was creating short form content. Didn't realize that when you went over to long form, man, you do got to account for pacing.
Yeah.
Pacing is a big thing.
Yep.
A lot of people don't pay attention to that. So, for acting, what are we?
So of course we got to give the shout outs for Nikki and all that.
yeah, she fucking
Shining star.
Indy fucking
course,
killed
man,
it
we
in
know,
the movie.
for sure.
Yeah, 100%.
Lamont
all
said
versions.
from COD streamer to MCU.
yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much. Yeah, she
But-
was a Call of
yeah,
Duty
she
streamer.
was for
yes.
sure.
Yeah, 100%.
But I'm also going to give shout outs to the actor that played Bear.
Yeah.
Bear's cowardice is so good that they kind of make him seem very like you feel bad for him, right? It's just an unconfident guy. He wants to confess to the girl he likes, all that kind of shit. But once it hits that point of the Willow and him kind of fighting out, like, I know what I have to do to save her, but what's so bad about being with me?
Right.
Like, all around, even like, again, the friendship acting, it felt like genuine people.
Yeah.
It's like their conversations felt real natural, all that kind of stuff. So the acting was fucking phenomenal. Of course, the horror stuff is fucking great. We all know.
Oh, yeah.
But let's not forget even the side characters. They were fucking fantastic. I think Sarah, the one who Brick did the face kind of deal.
Yeah.
All that you still felt bad for not getting to school. It was fucking great all around.
By the way, we're gonna have some serious spoilers for Obsession. Obviously, you can see what this is. So if you don't want to talk about the movie, exit for like the next 15 minutes and then come back because we're going on everything. For me, I really do agree with you, man. Like the acting from all fronts was actually just really well done. I felt empathetic to the majority of the cast. I didn't like Bear's friend,
Ian?
but Ian was meant to not be liked, right? He was the douchebag asshole. He was the person that you didn't really want to talk to.
Do you notice that the douchebag asshole is always the guy with the backwards hat? Or it's like summertime and they're wearing like a snow hat?
Yeah. It is what it
There's
is.
the trope.
There's the trope. Directing.
I like it. It's really good.
Curry did it well.
It feels unique. You know what I mean? And it's cool to have kind of like the progression of a friendship to kind of like the reveal of a love quartet.
Yeah.
Along with like the weird aspect to it. So you can see there's already kind of like the infighting in the friendship. And then when it gets to the suit, like, think about it. I'm going to save it for the plot. As a matter of fact, the directing's great. I don't want to start gushing about plot too.
Okay. So I will also say the directing is great because I really liked where Curry took everything, the darkness that he used, the way that he framed everything in his shots. The restaurant scene, like there was a lot that he did really well to navigate as a first-time director. He did really, really well on it.
Hell yeah, for sure.
So 100%. Rating/plot.
I think it's super unique because it's not a curse from like some ancient book.
Right.
It's just like you think it's some bullshit.
Is that Josh's?
Yes. You know what I mean? Oh, thank you. Like you think it's some bullshit. You know,
Right.
oh yeah, a stick that I can break and my wish is instantly true. And once we go from that like slice of life, you can see like the cute little love connections and all that shit. And he breaks that shit, and you see her just standing outside the house staring him down, and then like her breaking from like, it's not a curse, but whatever it is taking over her, like she snaps out of it. She like comes back to reality. Snap back to reality.
That's the one part that I really wish that they would have explained a little bit more.
One thing that got to me in the plot that did bother me is the use of the dead cat. They beat the drum.
That dead cat was
like,
a lot.
Again, spoilers. They show it. You see it dead, post pill eaten. Then she makes it into a sandwich. And then they bring it up another time. It's a lot of cat.
And then
even as we have talked about cats for the majority of this recording.
Yeah, exactly. The fact that he had to like practice what he was saying was a little weird. Like, we can't cook the cat.
Yeah, and he's just like, I'm upset. It's almost like from that Whiplash scene where it's like, say it, I'm upset.
He was afraid of her. Like, he was genuinely
That's
terrified
his
of
own fault.
her.
Because
like,
as
it's
obviously.
what you wish for.
But,
It's
like,
what you wish for, yeah, bro.
And it's another kind of like monkey paw, like careful what you wish for.
Careful what you
thing,
wish for, yeah.
Which
absolutely.
we've seen before, but it's done in a different way. It's focused more on love than like a creature trying to take over your body or rule the world. You have to be super specific on your wish.
Yes. And there's one aspect that I will 100% say is pissed me off since I watched this movie. Bear could have just had her as is, but he was too much of a fucking pussy to say what he wanted. Like, he pined over this girl and was giving speeches to random fucking women in restaurants. The waitress.
Mm-hmm.
But you mean to tell me that when she's standing at your fucking car door saying, "Do you like me? Now is the time to tell me," you bitch the fuck out. And then you snap the one
and
wish
then you
Willow?
do it. Right.
You
Yeah,
fucking
okay.
pussy.
Yep.
You fucking dumbass. That
She gave you the
That-
cheat code, and you
she
were just like,
really
nah, I'm
did.
good.
And that pissed me off. And I understand that it was kind of going towards the more of like what Bear is about, but also
Because he is the bad guy. Let's
he
just keep it a buck.
is the bad guy. And I think this is kind of like is it an allegory of women choosing the bear?
An analogy.
Because an
Yeah,
analogy,
yeah.
whatever. Be careful
Yeah.
for them to be careful what they
yeah,
choose,
yeah.
right? Because they say they want the bear, but then when you present the bear as Bear, who's man, that whole fucking thing just keeps going. The whole internet thing from a couple years ago.
Also, I want to go back to the directing real quick. And I already forgot it because I'm high. All right, let's go
All
back. All
right.
right, let's go. Yep.
Yes. All right. But no, the writing. Yes, there were. Yeah, she would have at least given him a chance. Exactly. So
And also, right, I understand it's a friend group, but he also had someone that very clearly was into him. Fine, you don't have
Yeah.
to date your friends, but it's
no,
like
but Sarah was definitely
even
into him.
if she turned him down and maybe he had some inkling, which he clearly does it towards the end of the movie,
Yep.
literally leaves someone that by this point is going super psycho.
Yep.
It's like, you know what, I'm gonna fucking sneak off and hang out with her by myself. After you've seen Nikki stand there and literally shit and piss and throw up all over herself.
Yes.
Waiting for you to come home from work. But you're like, you know what? I'm gonna leave this
a good
bed
idea.
and just go hang out with her.
Especially when Nikki herself tells you that she's asleep and she's trapped.
And homie goes like, what's so bad about being with me? That right there is like, okay, bro, you're clearly the bad guy in this.
You're clearly the bad guy. All right, casting. All right, no, wait, we missed one. Killer. Hats off to Nikki.
Oh my, probably one
Hats
of
off to Indy.
the more unique killers of lately.
Mhm.
The fluidity of like how she moves in the
Oh
creepy
my God,
scenes,
yeah,
the
dude.
makeup with the I feel like it's not mutual in the corner, her creepy little like dinosaur like swipe
Yeah,
or no
man.
swiping fucking walk she
Yes.
does. And she's like, I'm just watching you sleep.
Yes, dude.
Man, so fucking creepy.
Indy fucking killed it.
But then
Indy
when
fucking killed it.
she snaps back into regular Nikki and like her expressions, it's so good.
Yes. Because it's real fear.
When
Like,
she reads that fucking poem about Hansel and Gretel, you can feel the uncomfortable part of
Yeah.
it. And like once she like looks at Bear and touches him, and it's like it's not me. Oh, fantastic stuff.
yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
More.
more. Well, I mean, we'll save that for later. Casting.
It's pretty fucking good. I'm sure these are all newer actors
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
And they did fucking phenomenal for sure.
Lamont did say that the actor that does Bear is a voice actor in Kingdom Hearts of some kind. I don't know what he did, but
Oh, nice.
He's there.
Shout outs. I lost my train of thought.
newer actors.
Newer actors. Right. Knocked it out of the fucking park.
Yeah.
Also for casting, love it when they feel like someone I could just meet in the store.
Yeah.
Like I just see him hanging out at a bar.
Yeah.
So did a perfect job of making him seem more grounded and realistic in this crazy ass movie. So fantastic stuff.
Yeah. I agree. The cast was really well done. I was so shocked to see Andy Richter. I don't know if you know
Yeah.
who he. Okay.
Uh,
So it was like, what the fuck are you doing in this movie, bro? But either way, fantastic cast. I can't wait to see what all of them do going forward.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
They're great actors.
yeah. Yeah, super duper. Soundtrack,
It's pretty fucking good.
pretty fucking good.
It's more up to date stuff.
Yeah, that's
And-
really all we can say,
And
right?
again,
Like,
right? So for the soundtrack again, which you can throw silence into that.
Yeah. Oh my God,
When
the use
it-
of silence.
There's a scene where it's when she walks out like she's sneaking out of the dark and all that, and she just disappears, and he's like, Nikki, and she just screams or some shit with the vase in front of her,
Yes.
and then she just
And then she
stands
just-
there, and then he goes like, this is for Sadie, bam, and lays in bed.
Yeah.
That just the complete silence into that scream scared the shit out of me.
Yeah.
So good stuff, even with
Do you-
silence.
she's here right now. Do you want to talk to her? Ah!
Yeah, click, and then immediate silence. Terrifying.
That's later in the movie, but either way. Gore/kills.
Now, there's not a whole bunch, right? Like the cat's gross, right? There's the stab in the face, look good, but everyone knows about the fucking brick to the face scene.
Yep.
Blam, blam, blam. And if you buy the director's cut, you get to see more of it in the aftermath. So I almost did it. So you get a little bit more. Bam. Good stuff. Also, it seems like the year of 2026 and 2025, it's a lot of head bashing nowadays.
A lot of
Like
head
Weapons
bashing.
did it.
Yeah.
There's quite a few.
There
So-
is, and now of course because you said it, you're drawing a blank. Because,
Yeah, of course.
you know,
Now I can't name a
now you
bunch of
can't.
things.
Yeah,
But head
But,
smashing seems to be the whole thing.
yeah, not head banging, head smashing. Just straight up, that's the current trope in horror
Yeah.
is head smashing.
Someone's getting their head smashed in for sure.
Yeah, 100%. And that shit was brutal too. So pacing.
That's a little long in the tooth for sure. Another montage. There's montage in this
There's
movie
montage.
as well.
Every movie has a montage.
Which is creepy, but we didn't have to see her like re-stare at Bear 100 times. I
Yeah.
know it shows the obsession, but kind of why I give props to Stalker Jane. They kind of got to it a little more. Now again, she got crazy immediately, which
Yeah.
I fucking loved.
Yeah.
Because he breaks the wish, and it's not like you see her slowly turn
No,
crazy
she
over
just,
time.
like-
Immediate.
Lamont
You see
said
something's
the
wrong.
dishwasher.
Huh?
The dishwasher from Evil
dish.
Dead Burn, I assume.
Oh
yeah.
my god. Yes. But no, she did. She snapped like immediately. But you could tell that she was fighting herself right from the fucking door.
Yep.
Right from the door.
Mm-hmm.
And I was messaging the child because I got the chance to watch it on my day off recently. And I was like, dude, is she fucking possessed? Like, what the fuck is going on here? Because that's the only part, again, that I really wish that they would have explained a little bit more. But I think with Obsession 2, you could explain the One Wish Willow just a little bit more.
And apparently they're expanding the universe, so
Yes.
other people are going to have wishes.
Yes,
So.
yes. Well, I mean, a lot were sold.
Mhm.
So, you definitely can. I think that this movie would benefit with about 6 minutes cut off of it, maybe 7, because there was a lot of exposition shots. There was a lot of, like, things like that. But again, Curry fucked up on his end and didn't account for pacing.
But new director, so that happens.
But I'm not going to sit here and shit on the movie because he fucked up something and he visualized it and executed it the way that he wanted it. So I'm not going to shit on him for that.
and we fuck
but
up all the time.
We've literally fucked up 75 times in this episode, which is how come I was like, especially with Stalker Jane and Sweetness and Obsession, they're all first-time, full-length, real directors on these movies. This is a lot of new shit going on here, and it's all within about a year of each other. But pacing, of course, Curry Barker himself felt that it wasn't the greatest.
And he even admitted it. So.
He admitted it. So, yeah, but I mean, come on, if that's the only bad fucking thing we're really going to say about this movie,
It's a pretty good fucking movie.
pretty good damn movie. We don't normally include ending.
Ooh, so super spoilers. Even if you heard them
But
all till now,
I think
the
we should.
ending.
I think we should definitely talk about the ending for this one. So, spoiler fingers are up.
Yeah, we'll do the jazz hands.
Yeah, we'll do the spoiler fingers when we're done. So right now, you see spoiler fingers. When you see these again, we're done talking about the actual end. Okay. Holy fuck.
So let's do a quick rundown, right? Before we get into our big feelings about it.
Big
so,
feelings.
bam. We get the
Right.
final thing where Bear's like, I'm sick of all this bullshit. Ian broke one of the because you only make one wish.
Yep.
One person
One
can only make
person
one
can
wish.
make a wish,
You
yeah.
can't go get another one and break it and have two wishes.
Yep.
He goes to Ian. Ian doesn't believe him. All this shit. Who his best friend immediately like thinks he's some fucking creep or whatever. You know what I mean? Instead of like
Mhm.
just asking what happened, so he can explain. But anyway, doesn't use the wish. Doesn't matter. Bear goes back to the house. Sees Nikki. He sees that when he sees the body of their dead friend, she comes back out. They have a little screaming match. Crazy
Right.
shit happens. Bam. Ian walks in. Bam. Shoots him in the head. Ian's gone.
Right.
He said, he calms her down. Bear does. He's like, I just gotta go to the bathroom or some shit. No, she's like, I know what you want. Here, he goes in the bathroom, locks the door, and she's like, Bear, I hate you. Blah.
Right. No, you can keep going.
Yeah, the
I'm
mic's
pretty
with
sure
you.
I can
the
we
mic's with
can
you.
still talk, right?
So
Yeah,
then he's like, no, I don't want to deal with Nikki anymore. So he goes, gets the fucking pills that his cat ate, and decides, I'm gonna end it. Bam.
Romeo and Juliet. style.
Swallows the whole thing because again, the only way you can break a wish is if you die.
Yep.
So he's like, okay, I'm just gonna end it all. I can't take it. Bam. One thing that I really enjoy is Bear almost tries to back out of it, right? So he swallows the pills. He's getting ready to end his life. He sits there, and he's just getting ready to barf up the pills.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when, we'll just side swap.
Yeah, we'll side swap for a moment.
He's about to barf up the pills, and you hear the other wish willow that he bought and dropped earlier. Nikki snaps it. All of a sudden, now he's obsessed with Nikki.
Mm-hmm.
They give a cute little smile, and it's like, oh, it's actually kind of sweet now that they're both nuts,
Yeah.
And they go and they embrace and they give a little smooch, all that kind of stuff. And Bear dies. So he falls, and she's crying and upset, that
switch.
kind of thing. And bam, side switch.
Side switch.
She's upset, and the wish breaks.
Yep.
And she has to live with the reality that all of her friends are dead.
Everybody's
and
dead in front of her.
And
Yeah.
also confirmed by the director that Nikki was actually kind of like present when everything was happening.
Yes, but she was
wasn't
like
in
in a
control.
void.
Right.
Yeah.
So when she snaps back to reality,
Yep.
she knows what happened.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like, and then from there on, love this about this ending. One of my favorite tropes. Goes from her screaming and freaking out, and it pans to the floor and goes to the TV that's on,
Yep.
and then you just hear her scream and the credits roll. I
Yep.
love interactive credits when it kind of continues the movie a smidge.
Yep.
So that's the ending. So I love that kind of downer ending. They gave me what I want. It's a
Yeah.
good payoff. Everyone's dead. Nikki's basically screwed. Nothing is
Yeah,
great
she's
anymore at
mentally
all.
fucked
Yeah,
for
like
the rest
every,
of her life.
you know
And
what I
then
mean?
you snap back to reality when you see like everybody dead, and then when you walk around and you see her strapped to the fucking chair.
Yep.
That's
And
gonna
you're wearing,
really
she's
be,
wearing her skin and hair and shit.
Yeah, that's really gonna be fucking like.
One of your other best friends
Yeah.
just made this wish happen. Now he's dead. Like
Yeah,
your
it's-
hands are on the gun that shot your friend in the fucking
Yep.
head. It's crazy
Yeah,
work.
the one that you were fucking.
Yeah.
We didn't even
So,
bring that part up.
It's
but-
crazy.
Yeah. All right, so spoiler fingers. All right, let's get into this. What do we think? Pass?
Buy.
Or
When it came out on Blu-ray, I grabbed it. I gotta have
Yeah.
the physical media. Bought
Yeah,
that
no,
shit
this-
immediately.
This movie is definitely a buy. I 100% think
It's got some plot holes.
it's
and
got some
shit
plot
like
holes,
that,
of course.
but it's a fucking.
but I'll watch it again.
Oh, I'm gonna
watch it again.
I watched it with my girlfriend.
This
She
is
really liked it.
this is the steelbook version. You would buy the steelbook of this because
Yes.
Curry would be like
Yep.
giving you all the explanations, probably just not of like what's actually going on. But
If you love commentary, oh yeah.
yeah. Hold on, how far behind am I on this?
Oh,
Okay,
good.
apparently I'm very far behind. All right, so, all right, I think we're good on this one, yeah?
It's definitely a buy for sure.
Definitely a buy
It's
for
worth
sure.
the money for sure.
Worth all the human monies.
Oh yes. So that's it for the horror club. Club.
What's next?
I believe it's the list.
Summer and Bella both say bye.
Summer and Bella both said what?
Say bye. Like they'd buy it.
Oh yeah, bye for sure. Bye
Yeah.
for sure. Lamont also said bye
Lamont also
too.
says bye.
Curry himself said no demon, but still I feel like it was sort of an obsession, like real Nikki was trapped in a void maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Kind of like
yeah,
a purgatory.
kind of like a
thing, you know?
purgatory. God knocks sense into people these days.
Out of body
okay.
experience, like she's like right
Yeah.
over her own shoulder.
Yeah.
It's like a third-person camera in a video game.
Yeah, dude, that would fucking suck.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Could you imagine
God.
if you woke up one day and your vision was like a third-person game?
No.
You could never see straight ahead, just above you.
I would hate every fucking thing.
That'd be really interesting.
That would be really interesting. So we've only got a couple segments left in the show. I know more people were probably waiting to see the obsession portion than anything else, but the next segment we're going to be talking about top 5 obsessed women in media.
Sheesh.
So if you have a list, please incorporate it with us.
Yeah, let us know your
Um,
top 5 or top 10, which is usually honorable mentions for us.
Right. We usually do a top 10 because 10 through 6 are honorable mentions, and then we go into our chills, voices, and we do 5 through 1.
And remember, we have an intro. for
We
the list
do
of
have
them.
an intro. That's why I'm still holding this in my damn hand and not getting rid of it. So we will have an intro for this segment. Do we got anything else to talk about here before we go? Like an alternate Nikki? All right. So remember, if you guys have any top 5s you want to include, make sure you do that. We've got football going on. Unfortunately, it's not Bills Panthers. Can you tell me what the Bills Panthers score is real fast though?
Oh, that's what I was looking at the bottom of the screen. To see
Is it even popping up there yet? Remember, we're in between segments right now. This is all legal.
Tournament legal.
Tournament legal.
I'm whooping your ass.
Oh, Bills are winning?
Yeah.
What's the score?
Yeah, I'm not really whooping your ass. It's 7-13.
Oh, yeah, that's a
all right.
close game. What you
What,
mean?
what's the quarter? Second?
Just about to end second.
All right,
31.
cool.
Oh,
second.
it's
Yeah, we're going to fuck you
halftime.
guys up.
Yeah, probably.
Keep pounding, baby. Hashtag keep pounding. That puss.
What if,
Anyway.
what if to be nice? What if to be on the Panthers? Every play, like the calls were like roars. They'd be like rawr.
Yeah,
Why would you do that while I'm drinking?
Look at that beautiful Steelers
All right.
game.
Are we ready?
Yes.
Are you ready to get into...
The list of doom. Everyone loves the list.
Everybody loves a good list, and this is a good list today.
Oh yes.
All right. Go for it, brother.
And welcome to the list of doom.
As with every episode, we have honorable mentions before we get into it. After that, I get chilly with my chills voice and attempt to form sentences to talk about our top 5 of the show.
Speaking of that, our top 5 of the show this week is top 5 obsessed women in media.
Oh, yes.
All forms, whether it be books, shows, movies, book shows.
Movie book shows? All right. Whoa,
Well,
salud.
goodness.
That was really good. So, Josh, do you got any honorable mentions?
I do have one.
You got an honorable mention. Woo, woo, woo.
Woo, do you?
I've got 2.
Okay.
All right, so then how we usually do this is I will say mine for number 7, then, we'll get into it and we'll do yours and all. So, my number 7, we don't really do that here, but my number 7 is Hedra Carlson from Single White Female.
Shout out to that movie.
Shout
would
out
be
to
my
that
number
movie.
7. That's a crazy ass film.
Yes. What's your number 6?
My number
honorable
6
mention.
is Alex Forrest from Fatal Attraction, 1997.
Yo.
Or 1987, excuse me.
That's crazy.
Boiling the bunny, baby.
Yeah. All right.
It's all about cheating. Don't cheat.
So my number 6, before we get into the top 5, I'm going to pay homage to Evelyn Draper, who is one of the first obsessed women in films. Stalkers, that doesn't play Misty for me. So, there
Shout
you go.
outs.
All right. Josh, who's your number 5?
My number 5 is Gasai from Future Diary.
Yeah.
One of like the most popular
Dude.
yandere anime characters.
Yeah,
From Future
yeah.
Diary. Shout outs.
Shout outs. My number 5 is Pearl
Shout
from
outs.
Pearl X and Maxine.
Yep.
Or no, well, she wasn't in Maxine, but trilogy, it
Yeah.
still involved her. Who's your number 4?
My number 4 is Annie Wilkes from Misery from
Hey,
1990.
all
Probably one of the
right.
earliest stalker like horror films I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Hobbling them ankles, baby.
Hobbling them ankles. My number 4 is Yuno Gasai from Future Diary.
The Pink Menace.
Oh my God. Who's your number 3?
My number 3 is from a game we've covered in the archives. It's Catherine from the Catherine.
Catherine.
Games. The blonde one spelled with a C.
Yeah.
That one.
Okay.
Shout outs to
Okay.
Catherine the game.
All right. All right. My number 3 is Asami Yamazaki from Audition.
Which we've covered in the archives.
Which we've covered in the archives.
Fantastic fucking movie. Shout
Holy
outs to Audition.
shit. What a fucking movie.
I didn't even think of that.
That's obsession, sir.
Oh, yeah.
Who's your number 2?
I've been waiting for my number 2 and 1. My number 2 are the Kanker sisters from Ed, Edd n
My
Eddy.
God.
Obsessed with the Eds.
Bro, I'll make them my number 8. Because holy shit, they were definitely obsessed with the Eds. My number 2 is Alex Forrest from Fatal
Shout
Attraction.
outs.
Like-
Boiling the bunny.
Dude, I was so young watching that movie. I should not have been. And seeing Kim Basinger do what she did something to me. So,
Yeah.
there you go. Because that's the... That was a big controversy back in the day, by the way. Like, that was something that really wasn't seen on film like that. But either way, who's your number 1?
My
Was it
number...
Kim Basinger? No, was it Kim Basinger?
No, that was Sharon Stone.
Oh, Sharon Stone. Sharon Stone. My bad, everybody.
Uh,
Number 1.
my number 1 is Helga from Hey Arnold.
Helga, what the
She
fuck?
had a fucking shrine of this man
She really did.
in her closet.
In
and
her
it was
closet.
his trash. She would
Formed
kiss it.
into a head.
Like she would, she'd
Bubble
bully him and
gums
shit.
and
All of
shit.
it. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, that was wild.
Let's keep it a buck. She was stalking his ass.
She was 100%. But then she was also being stalked too by the...
Oh, by Eugene, where she would backfist him.
Yeah, man. So my number 1 is Annie Wilkes from Misery.
Breaking them ankles, baby.
Yeah, I'm a huge Stephen King fan, and I read that book when I was young, and then I was like, oh shit, there's a movie? Oh shit, the movie's actually pretty damn good.
That's one to definitely watch for sure.
And then not to mention, if you've ever seen that fucking show, Castle Rock, all of season 2 is about Annie Wilkes.
No shit.
The entire second season is about Annie Wilkes, and Salem's Lot, and it's a really good series. I'm really sad that Castle Rock is gone, but it's on Netflix, season 1 and 2. It's all Stephen King universe shit. Bill Skarsgård's even in it, and he plays a different character other than Pennywise.
Yeah.
So, really fantastic. It kind of dives into a lot of the things that are wrong with those areas, but
No shit.
I'll leave that for another episode. There's our top 5. Do we got anybody else that we want to talk about? Do we got anything
There's
else
a
that we want to
bunch
say?
of lists. in
Yes,
the
we got
chat.
some lists
Go
here.
ahead, throw 'em
Actually,
in there. Let's hear 'em.
let's throw these lists here. Okay. What do we got? And this is gonna stay in the episode for the edited version. Okay. So
You got it.
Lamont said he only has Asami from Audition. Bella said Annie Wilkes, Hetty Carlson, Mia Goth, Annie Graham, and Syl from Species, Dren from Splice, to name
okay.
a few.
All right.
Lamont said Yuna Gasai from Future Diary. Hold on, we got more. Bella said these are more thriller, but Megan Fox from Jennifer's Body
Still-
and Subservient.
it's
Yep,
still
Alicia
Fogger.
Silverstone from Crush. Yuna
Okay.
Gasai is my girl. Audition. Bella said those both. Summertime said LOL. I don't know which one she was talking about for that. Elmira Duff. Yes.
Oh shit! Yeah.
I thought it was. Or wait, Elmira Fudd. I thought she was Elmira Fudd from. Are you talking about Elmira Fudd or from Tiny Toons? John just said that. Helga cracked the fuck up. And yeah, I
You
love
like
that
that?
series. Yeah, so John, Bella's boyfriend said John. Bella's boyfriend John said Helga.
Okay.
Yes. Jesus Christ. Okay, so yeah, love that series. Do we got anything else? Anybody else? No? Yes? Going once, going twice?
That was our Jet Day.
Top 5. List of D.
I ate sand.
Huh?
I ate sand.
You eat sand. Do you got any top 5 obsessed women?
My wife.
All right. So, you want to say the ending for us on this one?
That was listening.
All right.
That was a good ending.
However you want it, bro.
That was
so,
that's going
that
in.
was it. That was a list of doom.
That's
All
going
right.
in. Like it's
Man, we're kind of trucking through this part, but please stay for the whole episode because the
We have
ending
Blumhouse
is,
news.
The ending is going to be fun, huh?
we have Blumhouse news.
We do have Blumhouse news, but we also still have we're going to be discussing the Attitude Era stuff, and we're going to be discussing a few other things towards the end as well. And Horrors of Gaming is a great game, by the way, so definitely want to stick
yes.
around for that. And
Stick around for the whole show, you know? Like the whole
Yeah.
show's really
Oh.
cool.
I thought she was Fudd from Tiny Toons. I thought she was Elmira Fudd. Because I thought she was Elmer Fudd's niece or something like that. I could be wrong.
I'm gonna inspect the football game.
Inspect the football game. We currently have the Bears and
The
Browns on right now while we're
Shit bowl.
recording. So, the shit bowl. No, the Bears are
I was
good.
saying, the
man.
Bears are good.
Bears are good. You don't want to shit on the Bears currently,
Or step in bear shit.
or step in bear shit. Yeah,
Amen.
that's absolutely true.
Damn.
And they just got a sack.
So about the
Damn.
Bears being good.
About the Bears being good, right?
Wonderful timing.
What was that? The laws of attraction? Is that what it is?
Something like that. Equal and opposite.
Equal and opposite reactions. All right. So,
There he is.
you ready to?
Do the house gang. All
All right.
right. And welcome to the Haws of Gaming.
The gaming portion.
gaming portion of
the show. Josh is, I love that every time that happens, you just stare at me. Because you're like, what are you looking at me for? And I'm like,
I'm used to like the volley. You know,
yeah. So, today,
Burn.
for Horrors of Gaming, we're going to be covering
I'm like, yeah, shit.
one of the most
What the fuck?
what the fuck games I think I've ever had the privilege of playing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Doki Doki Literature Club. So, you want to go ahead
Let's do
and
it.
let's get into this?
Game name, Doki Doki Literature Club. The initial release date is September 22nd of 2017. Completion time, 4 hours to 8 hours, according to HowLongToBeat.com.
And that's with everything.
That's everything, yes. Platforms, all of them. Microsoft Windows, Mac OS, Linux, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X/S, and Nintendo Switch. Holy moly. Developers. Team Salvado.
Salvador.
Engine Renpy?
Renpy.
Renpy, yep.
Yeah, that's it.
Ren and Stimpy.
Ren and Stimpy is the engine, yes.
Genres. Visual novel, psychological horror, dating simulator, and indie games.
Doki Doki Literature Club begins like a traditional dating simulator, but that familiar structure is intentionally used to set expectations before the game gradually shifts into psychological horror.
And the mechanics evolve alongside that shift. Early on, players write poems by choosing words that appeal to different characters, but those systems begin to change. The narrative becomes increasingly unstable.
Sorry. One of the game's defining features is how it breaks the fourth wall. It manipulates menus, save files, and even the game's interface to make the player feel like they're interacting with someone or something that's becoming corrupted.
That creates a different kind of horror. Instead of relying on combat or survival mechanics, the game uses player interaction and familiarity. I almost said flamingo-arity.
Flamingo-arity.
With video game conventions to generate... Discomfort. When I saw conventions, I thought of a convention.
Convention, right. The visual novel format is also important. Players spend time building relationships with characters before the story subverts those expectations, making later events much more impactful.
And because so much of the experience depends on presentation rather than action, pacing becomes one of the game's strongest tools. It slowly builds tension before dramatically changing the tone.
It's a great example of horror that comes from manipulating the player's expectations instead of overwhelming them with constant scares.
Doki Doki Literature Club, with an exclamation point, by the way.
Yes.
Transforms the visual novel genre into psychological horror by using fourth wall breaking mechanics, interface manipulation, and narrative subversion to make the player question both the story and the game itself.
And that does happen frequently. Because, holy shit.
I can only imagine if this game came out and it was just on PC.
Yeah.
When it starts to fuck up the menus in the game itself, and like you see dialogue options that go from like super cute and bubbly to like all of a sudden now they're talking about like stabbing you and I'm depressed and shit like that.
Yeah.
This game, for sure, people talk about it a lot as like this just weird anime game with a little weird like random shots of like someone killing themselves. It goes very heavy into mental issues, depression, abuse at home. It goes a lot deeper than what people make it up as like a meme. That's just like this crazy wild anime game. The visual novel part starts out very bubbly, like we said. But when it finally gets into that part of like, wait, what the fuck is happening in my game? It'll like delete your saves, characters will get taken out. It's almost like a game that's alive because it does talk to you in the later parts, but it's organic. It's basically, let's break it down to, it's a video game that wanted to feel the love from a human like you do to these characters. But it got jealous and wanted to make you hate all the other female characters, and they would slowly get killed off. But once, I forget the main one's name. I know it starts with an M. But when she finally, the main villainess, when she finally is just like, ooh, I'm going to delete myself, and it does the final loop, again, don't remember the name, of the girl who also starts to become like obsessed and crazy. Because each one of like the love interests start to become crazy and obsessed with you and kill themselves. Let's be real.
In a very violent ways.
But as you go along, the game fucks with you because you think that like it's actually like a corrupted file or your game isn't going to work. And it fucks with you for a while. But once that big reveal happens, there's still a little bit more to go. There's like alternate endings and stuff like that. But for me, what's really strong is that it goes from like a visual novel, slice of life, love thing, to all of a sudden now it's got some heavy ass shit and I'm seeing someone stab himself in the chest 100 times.
Yeah, that part was fucking crazy.
And there's no voice acting, so it really is like you can put yourself in there a little more when it comes to the horror parts.
Real fast, I want to take a little shout out to the last segment. We definitely forgot one major character. And I'm kind of upset that both of us forgot her. And that is Sakai Saonagi from School Days.
Oh shit, yeah, shout out to that fucking shit.
I was thinking about it while we were talking about the anime Schoolgirls.
Yeah.
So I was like, fuck, there was somebody that we missed, motherfucker, and it was her from School Days. But either way. So, Monica. Lamont said Monica is her name.
Gotcha, bam.
Yeah. So
The names are avoiding me.
The names are avoiding me too because I played it for the first time ever, a few days ago.
Same.
I've heard the memes, I've seen the memes, I understand that it was a internet joke for a
And
while.
I don't get why.
I don't get why.
I didn't look
but-
into the lore, but
I mean,
why
dude,
did everyone
let's,
shit on it?
let's face it, people
Hate on
like
just
to
to hate.
hate on things just to hate, which we'll be talking about in a little bit. People hate on things just to hate. And also, people hate on things when it comes to mental traumas and trying to seek help or something like that. I don't know what everybody's obsession with
Hey.
not getting mental help is, or not breaking out of your past self to help yourself. I don't know why people think that they've got to like live in that bubble for the rest of their lives, but bro, you could pop that bitch and get the fuck out of there, by the way. Needless to say, I think the way that the story was done in School Days was just
You mean Doki Doki Literature Club?
I'm thinking about fucking School Days now. Doki Doki Literature Club was just really well done. You have to have a little bit of patience with it. You've got to understand it. You've got to know that yes, there are some insane parts, but you really need to pay attention because Monica does things throughout the game to let you know that she's in control. She gives you hints, but because you got the option to skip everything and just go to the poems and not pay attention to stuff, you can go through a lot of things and just not know what's happening. And by the time you get to the part in space where she's sitting there talking to you about everything,
The big reveal.
like you're sitting there like, fuck, I didn't read everything.
A self-aware
Like,
game and knows
shit.
it's a game.
Yes, exactly. There's a lot going on in Doki Doki, and I think that people really need to give it a shot instead of just paying attention to the meme.
I'm gonna
portion of
assume
everything.
nowadays someone would poo-poo it because you have to read instead of just having
Yeah,
someone
it's just
talk.
a game of reading.
And like you said, you kind of have to pay attention and not just be like, click, 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 click,
Yeah,
click.
yeah.
Now you
And
just
it
think your
punishes
game's
you,
broken,
yeah,
and
yeah.
maybe you'll think your game is broken, then you never play it again.
Right.
But really, that's part of the gameplay.
Yeah, and that, again, like you said, playing on PC when she takes control of everything, that's got to be fucking terrifying.
You think someone's like,
You think somebody's
hacking to
like fucking
shit
in
or
your
something.
shit? Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't know if anybody in the chat has played Doki Doki on PC, but I imagine that it's got
probably
to
shit
be
your pants.
fucking horrifying. With that being said, where do we land on Doki Doki? How much would you pay for it?
I think I would go $12.99. Let's give an
$12.99.
exact price. I'd go $12.99.
I would probably pay, if you were to put this in a collector's edition with
Like statues or something.
no, not a statue, because $100 would be way too much for this.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Because they would try to charge like
Yeah.
$500 for
$700.
the statue would be like this big and it'd be fucking $200. So I would say if you give this game with box art, with a whole bunch of stuff to it,
Update it.
update
to
it to better reflect, or even another DLC, because there was a whole the DLC of things. You include the DLC, you do that, I'd probably pay $20 for it. That'd be like
Okay.
the max that I would pay.
Okay.
Maybe 25 if you give like a token, or you give something that would fit the game.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? But it was a really good game otherwise, for the most part. If you can read, if you can do stuff like that, 100% play it. I forgot that we didn't put the lid down on that, so the extra batteries aren't charging right now. So yeah, definitely play this.
Yeah.
100%.
Give it a shot.
And
It's different than what you're probably used to playing.
yeah, 100%. And if you want to wait for a sale, I'm sure there are sales on it.
Yeah, for sure.
Because it's not one of those games that you like.
You gotta play before you die.
Before you die. No, it's one of those games where it's like, if you really want to see what everybody's joking about, or if everybody's talking, 5 hours of your life isn't going to be the worst thing you could do with this game. You could fucking get some coffee.
Give it 20 minutes.
Give some time to it. You can skip things. It's not like you're pigeonholed to reading everything. We're saying read the stuff so that way you fully understand what's happening in the game when the psycho shit does go down. What is your kill of the game, let's say? Which one do you...
I'm gonna go with, I think the hanging, because it comes off so
Because that's
like,
the first one,
she's
right?
so bubbly.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, and they use it twice. They use it for like the alternate ending when she takes over as like the game that's self-aware.
Yeah, yeah.
So the fact that they kind of use it twice, and even in black and white, it's terrifying. I'll give it that.
Yeah.
The sword stab was okay, or the knife stab with the blue hair.
Yeah.
I feel like it hit more on the first kill. It kind of just felt like, okay, this one's probably gonna end her life now too. You know, are we just gonna? But they didn't use the third friend, the one that runs away and pukes everywhere.
Yeah.
They didn't make her like a love interest, so they didn't at least break the rule of three.
I see it's fine.
They subverted
Right.
expectations.
I will say, are you done with that? Or
No, that's it.
okay. I will say for me, the one who stabs herself probably is the worst one because her body starts decaying.
Oh, because you're stuck in the
Because
fucking
you're
classroom
stuck in the
for like a
fucking
week.
classroom. Yeah, man.
You gotta
You're
watch
just
your friend
stuck there.
decompose.
You've got to watch her decompose. Yeah, it only takes like 5 minutes, but it's the simple fact that you still got to sit there and watch that shit fucking happen. To me, the shocking one was the hanging, because when you tell her like, I think we should just be friends or whatever, she takes it okay. You don't think that she's gonna go do something like that, but that's the part of getting mental help, right? That's the part that we're not talking about in this. You see her take the criticism, you see her take the stuff, and she's like, all right, cool. See you tomorrow.
Yeah.
You saw her all right.
Yeah.
That was it. So yes, I will say the most shocking one was that. But then when she just starts fucking stabbing herself, it's like, what the fuck are you doing? Anyway, go ahead.
Right.
You were gonna say something.
I'm gonna throw the note at the end. It's someone I remember that we could add it to our list. But
Okay.
for the game in total, I think it's a really good story overall. If you like a story that involves loops and kind of redoing the same thing but seeing like different outcomes, give it a shot.
Lamont says games that make me feel like they are bleeding out of my computer mess with me. Slay the Princess does that kind of stuff. And Mickey Robinson just came in and said, love the movie. I don't know what movie, but Mickey Robinson, thank you for popping in now and saying you love the movie. So we decided that we were going to give this a grading. Well, not grading. We were going to spend, how much did you say, $12.99?
Yes.
And I said 25 max, depending on what you give. The cheapest I would pay for it would probably be like $10.
Okay. Yeah. That's fair.
So, all right, that would be
the horrors of gaming, the gaming portion of the show. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
all right.
Also, another anime that I remember that kind of features a lot of stalking is Higurashi When They Cry.
Woo.
Quite a bit of that in there as well. So
Isn't that like 30 some or 40 some episodes?
There's like 4 seasons. There's like an original, then there's a reboot / remake.
Yeah, Higurashi was the original. Then the yeah.
And then there's some spin-off anime. So shout out to that anime as well.
Is this the end segment?
Yeah, we're finally at the end already, and I don't even think it's 3 o'clock yet, right?
Finally? It's not even 3,
It's
bro.
not, we haven't even been live for 2 hours yet.
We haven't been live for 2 hours yet. Finally.
No, I'm saying finally, like holy shit, it is actually going by pretty fast. But this segment's going to probably be about 20 some minutes on its own.
It's going to be a long one.
It's going to be a pretty good length. So we're going to let everybody know that's live right now, if you don't want to talk about wrestling or you don't want to talk about anything like that, football or anything, we're gonna let you guys leave if you don't want to.
But we're gonna reveal next episode.
We're gonna reveal the next episode when this segment begins. So please make sure you hang out at least for that. And then if you want to chat with us as well, the ending segment is kind of it's more loose. We're talking about stuff. We're discussing things. You can get your stuff going on.
You get more Lily speak.
You get more Lily speak. So if you hang out for this whole segment, yeah, it's going to be a little bit longer, I guess you could say. But we're going to talk about a lot of stuff. And we still do have that Blumhouse thing that I want to talk about too. We'll kind of lead off with that. And then we'll get into the Attitude Era stuff closer towards the end of the end. So are you ready to begin the segment? Do you got to go potty or anything?
Nope.
Has anybody got to do anything?
Horror Wars forever, baby.
Horror Wars forever. We got anything in the chat real quick before we get into this? If you like Doki, check out Higurashi. Yep. All right. We were on the same page, guys. Hell yeah, Lamont. So, all right. Let's go ahead and get into the final segment after.
Take it away. This is all you.
I know. All right. That's why Josh was like, hell yeah, I'm taking this moment to fucking get some food.
Rob Sultry Summer Tones. Take it away.
This is the end. The end, our friends. The end. The ending portion of the show.
The ending portion of the show.
Well, I was trying to help you out there because I didn't know how much chicken you had.
I appreciate it.
So
you're pretty spot on.
We usually, in the past, did monotone stuff, but we kind of can't do that anymore on... Are you good? Hold on.
Sorry about that.
I needed to make sure you were good above anything else. The segment can wait. You're good?
Man, I went down the wrong pipe. I apologize for that.
No
Oh,
apologies, man. You want to take a drink before we...
Yeah, man, go ahead.
All right, cool. So now I'm just like, fuck.
Oh my
Are you
God.
good?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right.
Glad this is for the ending part.
Chicken
Yeah,
is
exactly.
the mortal enemy of everybody,
Oh
because
my
I think
God.
Dwight also choked
Holy
on a
moly.
piece of
Dwight
chicken.
also did
like
too.
right
You
in
did
front
too.
of me.
All right. So typically in the past, we would be all monotony and stuff because, whatever. That was our thing.
Way
But
to keep you around.
way to keep you around.
Different format.
Right. Different format. We got to be a little bit more engaging now. So that's kind of what we're testing out and what we're trying to do. With the next episode, number
Oh,
106, 2 weeks,
Sheesh.
2 weeks from now, August 15th on Kings of Horror.
Oh.
Whew. American Psycho versus Fight Club for the... Wait,
For the wall.
we're still kind of like getting this part down, I guess. A Clockwork Orange
For
for
Horror
Horror.
Club, yes.
Mhm. Top 5 mental breakdowns in media for...
The List of Doom. I forgot what
and Indigo fucking Prophecy
Shout out to fucking Indigo Prophecy.
for...
The Haws of Gaming.
We've been wanting to cover Indigo Prophecy for a while.
One of like the prototype like Until Dawn, Heavy
Yeah.
Rain style of games.
This episode
crazy as
is
shit.
something that Josh and I came up with about 2 years ago now.
When we were looking to
And
the future episodes.
When we were looking in the future episode stuff, and this is something that we really wanted to do, and I'm so happy we're getting ready to do it. But American Psycho versus fucking Fight Club.
It's psychological,
Psychological
stuff, along
stuff.
with like pointing out parts of like consumerism and shit
Right,
like that,
right.
and the changing of the world. It's fucking crazy.
Everything. Clockwork Orange just being
Classic.
slid into all of this is just mwah. So please come back in 2 weeks. We're going to have an amazing episode. The truck's going to keep on going with it. So if you don't want to listen to the rest of everything, you don't want to watch everything, you don't want to interact with us at the end, you're free to go. You're not being held against your will. You did not snap the one wish willow. Nothing else is going to hold you here.
See you 2 and 2. Shout out to Chuck Woolery.
Shout out Chuck Woolery. Now, let's get to the ending portion of the
yes.
show. All right. First thing I want to talk about real quick is Blumhouse got the fucking rights to remake Puppet Master.
Oh, shit. Nice.
Yo.
No way.
Blumhouse is doing a fucking Puppet Master
Holy.
movie with an option for a television series.
What?
So we could be getting a Puppet Master television series. Bro, Charles Band, Full Moon Features, anybody that's watching, I've been wanting a Blade doll since I was a fucking kid. If anybody out there can point me to a cheaper Blade doll that I can't like fucking spend $9,000 on because them fucking things are expensive, hook me up because I said it on the last episode. And the Chucky episode, where, dude, Blade is one of my favorite fucking characters. Pinhead, Six Shooter, all of them, dude. Leech Woman. Fucking Puppet Master really was an insane thing to me when I was younger. And being able to see that get remade by a major company and not have green fucking blood is going to be awesome. And Blumhouse has definitely shown they can show love to properties.
Hell yeah.
So I'm really excited for this. And I can't wait.
Hell yeah.
And 5-year-old me is just like, I just hope that they don't change the puppets too much. That iconic look of them is something that still is today.
Yeah.
They never changed the look of the puppets in the Puppet Master movies. Blade still looks like Blade. Six Shooter still looks like Six Shooter. Jester still looks like Jester. Leech, they all still look the same. So hopefully, when this remake comes out, this reboot, they don't change the puppets too much, because I will be fucking upset if Blade doesn't look like Blade.
Yeah.
I need something substantial here, guys. I know you can do it. please.
Blumhouse
That's it.
hasn't done wrong in the past.
No, Blumhouse has done plenty fucking wrong.
There
Don't
are
ever
no-
sit there and say that they didn't.
Yeah,
Have
there
they?
are some
What have they
stinkers.
done?
Huh?
What have they done?
Dude, I'm not going to talk about the 75 movie history of Blumhouse right now, okay?
All right, fine.
Because in the last couple
That's an
years,
episode in
in the
itself.
last couple years, they fucking bought Twisted Pictures and they bought James Wan and Lee Wanell back together. All sorts of things have been going on with Blumhouse. So probably the last, 6 years, they went from making maybe 3 movies or 4 movies a year to like 20.
Now they're
And-
the company.
Right, they're even making direct-to-video releases now. So I to be like, what has Blumhouse done wrong?
Probably a
We all
lot.
start somewhere.
30 to 40% of Blumhouse's portfolio was wrong. So,
All right, fair enough.
so okay. Do we got any comments about
no,
Puppet Master? I've been it since early. I've had a little Blade figure bobblehead. I'll send you the photo later. Blade and Jester for me. Yes. I use this as how my story ends all the time. So yes, dude, Blade, love you. What was the next thing that we were going to talk about here? All right. Do you got anything else you want to talk about? Oh, wait, we got NFL right now. Yes.
It's
So let's-
back. Yay!
We've got football.
Literally
This
on the
is
TV right now.
Literally on the TV right now. This is going to be something unfortunate for you guys, gals, non-binary pals during this season, because I have a feeling that wherever we record at, there's going to be a TV going with football if there's football available on a Saturday. Luckily, not much football happens on Saturday
Until the
until we get to the playoffs and everything, but we're still going to talk about it because we're huge football fans. So, how do you feel about that absolute fucking ass whooping that the Steelers gave the Packers?
Take that, Packers. That's for the Super
Like,
Bowl. They
dude,
beat the Steelers in. Take
you
that.
had Aaron Rodgers out there. You have Mike McCarthy out there. You've got a young core. Dude, what are you going to do this season? How are you handling this?
It's going to be great going 10-7 or 9-8, losing
And
the
losing
first round
the
of the
first
playoffs.
round in the playoffs.
I can't wait.
Yeah, you changed coach, but you got the same situation.
It's gonna be awesome.
It's going to at least be a different looking football team, which is nice. So an Aaron Rodgers offense.
See you later, Lamont.
Bye.
But
But
Yeah.
an Aaron Rodgers offense and a Mike McCarthy, a Green Bay Packers offense on the Steelers.
Yes,
it's
dude.
different than running it for every down. And
Yes.
They want to throw it 100
Yes.
yards.
Yes.
At the
But
down.
I thought it was really poetic to see what you guys won 31 to fucking
28-3.
28-3. Yeah, like come on, bro. That was massacre.
Now do
That's
that
a
in the
Madden
regular
reset.
season. How
Right,
about
that's a
that?
Madden fucking reset
Yeah.
right there.
Ugh.
And we're currently got the games going on live right here.
Bears and the Browns.
And what we will do is, how about we give a little prediction for the rest of this week?
Okay.
Yeah, this is the rest of this week. So NFL.
My prediction is the Bills are losing this game.
Are they winning right now?
Probably.
No, it's still 7-13. So right now we are in the third quarter of the Browns Bears. It's 10 to the Browns, 17 for the Bears. Who do you think's going to win this one?
I will always go opposite of the Browns because I'm
Yeah,
a Steelers
because
fan.
you're
So
Steelers fan.
Bears.
Yeah, Bears. Same here.
I'm gonna say Bears.
Okay.
I think the Bears are gonna come back.
We've got Panthers versus Bills right now. Panthers are down 7-13. Who do we think's going to
I
win?
think
It's in the
Panthers
third
are gonna
quarter.
win by 1.
I think Panthers are going to win as well.
I'm going to also say the Panthers.
Okay. Then we also have the Vikings.
That's insane.
Wow, we've got the Vikings playing. The Vikings and the Giants against each other. Giants are up 10-6. Who do we got winning this one?
I'm going to
Giants, probably.
the Vikings.
I'm going to go with the Giants, man. I like JJ McCarthy's not even on the Vikings anymore, right? Or is
No,
he
he
like
is the backup.
Oh,
So
now
that's
he's
who's
the backup.
playing
Yeah.
against
Yeesh.
backups.
Yeah, Giants.
All right. So the rest of the games tonight are the Rams versus Chiefs at 4:00.
I think the Rams are winning that
The Rams
one.
secondary is going to beat the Chiefs secondary.
I
And
think
we get
so.
We'll probably get to see Miles
We'll get to
Garrett.
see Garrett.
As a,
Well, yeah.
as a
Oh,
Ram.
yeah. We will. All right. Cool. I'm also going to go with the Rams. Then we have the Jaguars versus the Aints.
Jaguars.
Jaguars.
Yeah.
Yep. And then we also have the Battle of the Birds today at 7:00. Eagles versus Ravens.
Eagles, probably.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm
no,
always
no,
opposite
no, no,
Ravens.
You
no,
got to
no,
go
no, no.
opposite Ravens. You
I
gotta
forgot
go,
the
right?
Eagles imploded.
Well, no, the Eagles imploded, but also like
Did they
really,
rebuild? I
really
haven't really
rebuilt
paid
fast.
attention.
Really rebuilt
Did they?
fast. There's Jalen Hurts is out there throwing dimes, bro.
Oh yeah.
Out there
Hmm.
throwing fucking insane.
I'm gonna
dimes.
go
Now, see,
Eagles.
now I wanna
I'm
answer
gonna
the
go
18
Eagles,
round
son.
question.
Yeah. Was AJ the problem?
Yeah, I'm gonna go Eagles, son.
Okay.
We're
I'm
gonna
gonna
say.
go Eagles too
Even
because
for the season.
I wanna say.
even for the season, yeah.
Yeah.
And then the final game for today, Cowboys versus Seahawks.
Ooh,
Going with
Seahawks.
the defending Super Bowl champs.
Seahawks. Because
Yep.
they still have the same coaches teaching their backups playing, so.
Yeah, absolutely. So, do we want to give a prediction for Week 3 real fast while we're here?
Why not?
We'll just rapid fire it so we can get to the rest of the stuff. Raiders versus Texans.
Raiders.
Raiders. I'm gonna go with 49ers versus Chargers.
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 I'm gonna also go Chargers, Jam.
Jets versus Steelers.
Steelers.
Jets.
Panthers versus Jaguars.
Panthers.
I actually have no idea. I'm gonna just go Panthers. Herd pack,
Alright.
whatever.
Packers Broncos.
I'm going to go Packers, because just remember it's backups.
It's backups. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Packers.
Packers,
As well. All right. Commanders versus Lions.
Lions,
I'm gonna go with
Commanders.
Commanders. Falcons versus Colts.
Always Falcons. Sorry, I have to.
Falcons. Yeah. Go ahead.
Falcons,
All right. Bills Browns.
Browns,
Bills.
Bills.
The Bills.
Browns. No, Browns,
Vikings Ravens. Vikings.
Vikings,
All right. Giants Dolphins.
Dolphins.
I'm gonna say the Dolphins.
I'm going with the Giants, baby. I gotta.
I like
I think they're
Dolphins.
gonna be
feeling-
really good in the
I'm
regular
feeling the Giants this season. In the yes, the regular season, the Giants are gonna fucking mollywop shit. But oh, speaking of the Aints now, did you see that Scott Steiner's son got suspended for fucking performance enhancing drugs?
No.
Oh gee, I wonder.
Yeah.
So Saints versus Rams.
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 Rams. The Ants will not be winning that one.
Fuck them Aints. They the rivals, dog. Bills Bengals. Or not Bills, Bears Bengals, I'm sorry.
Bears. I like
Say
Bears.
Bengals.
You think so? Because it's preseason.
Fuck
Can you
them
stop
anyway.
that?
Oh yeah,
That comes through on the mic.
we're still attached.
We're still attached. You are still attached.
You know, I take
So-
it back. Fuck the Bengals.
Fuck the Bengals. Eagles Patriots.
Patriots. Patriots.
Eagles.
I think Patriots.
I'm going Eagles. I think the Eagles are going to be undefeated in the preseason.
Really?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Eagles,
Okay.
too.
All right. Chiefs Buccaneers. I'm going with the Chiefs
Bucks.
on this one. Fuck the Bucks.
Yeah, fuck the Bucks,
I'm gonna
but
say
I,
Chiefs.
I say fuck the Chiefs more than the Bucks. So
Oh
I'm
yeah,
going Bucks.
they're rivals for you. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So Cowboys Cardinals.
Ooh,
Cowboys.
I'm gonna go
I just seen
Cardinals.
something that the Cardinals superstar running back rookie is like has a sore ankle. So.
Oh yuck. Seahawks Titans.
I'm always gonna say Titans.
I
'Cause
like.
they ass, yo.
Keep it a buck, we ass.
Keep it a buck, we
I
ass.
hope they do good with them.
I hope they do good as well too. So okay, that's the week 3 preseason stuff.
We're only 3 weeks away.
Bella
from the regular
said
season.
she's heading out too, which is to be expected
Yeah,
that
yeah.
people are going to be
Bye.
leaving here by. So hell yeah.
This is a fun time.
This is definitely a fun time. We got more to talk about when it comes to horror related stuff, but you know, it is what it is. So that was preseason. Do we got anything else that we want to say? Oh, Panthers and fucking Cardinals killed it in the Hall of Fame game.
That was a
dude.
good fucking game, dude.
The Panthers Cardinals game drew over 7 million.
It was better
people.
than the Super Bowl, dare I?
And it was actually better than
dare
the
I
Super
say?
Bowl. Not theoretically, like 100%.
It was a
even
close,
Sports Illustrated and
close
Barstool
game.
Sports are saying that it was better than the fucking Super
It
Bowl.
was such a
The
good game.
boring
So,
bowl.
and now the Hall of Fame game should not have been better than the fucking Super Bowl. There's no reason for that.
Criminal.
So very criminal.
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 Biggest game of the year, and it was a snooze fest.
Yeah, absolutely. So
Shout out to when I think it was the Saints beat the shit out of the Broncos or something.
Yeah. yeah,
What was
So-
it like?
I know when
It was like
Peyton Manning's teams got
40-0.
fucked up, like 38-3 or something.
yes, it was a pretty destructive game. So why don't we go ahead and get into this Attitude Era controversy that we wrapped ourselves in this week, okay? First off, I want to say everybody is welcome to have their opinion. We don't give a fuck what your opinion is as long as you can
Keep it respectful.
keep it respectful, right?
for real.
And even if you don't keep it respectful, we'll respond to you in a respectful manner as best as we can because we're fucking professionals, right? So, so I'm gonna not be professional right now. I'm coming with receipts, motherfucker. So here's the deal, right? This whole Attitude Era shit started because people saw a fucking 12 to 15 second clip on YouTube and on Instagram and decided that instead of watching the 5 minutes or 8 minutes that we dedicated to a specific segment, which, by the way, you can go find that segment at our link tree, which you can therefore get linked to from our main Horror Wars account or the Attitude Era Horror Wars account that we created specifically just for this. So, if you really love that 15-second clip, you can watch it every day over and over and over again on our Instagram account dedicated to that. So, with that being said, I got a little bit of receipts here, right?
By the way, he did research for just one post. Take it away. There's a lot. Get ready.
So everybody wants to sit here and talk about how Steve Austin was the top. Steve Austin was this. The Attitude Era was the greatest fucking era. Suck my dick, right? The Attitude Era lasted for 5 fucking years, and it was nothing but crash television. They didn't know where they were going from one week to another. There was no coherent storylines. Mae Young gave birth to a fucking hand, okay? There was so much stupid shit that happened in the Attitude Era, but all you fucking 40-year-olds who haven't done a damn thing with your life just sit here and want to wax poetic about something that happened almost 30 years ago. Grow the fuck up. Grow up. That's all you got to do. It's not 1998 anymore. You're not fucking 15 going to talk to your friends about wrestling the next day. Wrestling is bigger than it was in the 90s. I'm sorry that you don't understand that concept, and I'm sorry that you don't understand how money flows differently in 2026, and ad revenue and all sorts of things actually matter more than television ratings, because television is not consumed the way it was back in 1998. 6 million people watching fucking Raw for 2 hours was great for 98, but then when you go to the fact that every segment on YouTube or Instagram or something is getting almost 2 million views for a 15-second clip or a 5-minute match, you can go to hell. There's more viewership now than there ever has been. And proof of that is if you go to WrestleMania 38 that happened in Texas at AT&T Stadium, Kevin Owens and Stone Cold Steve Austin had a match. This was Stone Cold's first match in 19 years, okay? They were banking on Stone Cold to sell out this fucking arena. They were banking on this and banking on that. If you compare the ticket sales from night 1 and night 2, it's a difference of 66 people. Austin didn't do shit. And in fact, he had his shit ton of merchandise there. He had so much promotion and publicity. He could not stand toe-to-toe with the current superstars, because Cody Rhodes was actually searched more on Google than Steve Austin by 20% leading up to WrestleMania 38. So you can go and take your little metrics of whatever you got that you think are so great and shove them up your ass, because the current stars are the stars. They're not waiting for somebody else to get there and be like, oh man, I really hope that we survive another week. No, they understand that you got to go out there and you got to do the fucking work and you got to get yourself over. This ain't no more time of like 3 fucking people being at the top.
Yeah.
This is...
Everyone's at the top.
Everyone's at the fucking top. You got to make a name for yourself. It is 2026. Whatever little bullshit you're holding on to from your past doesn't matter. It doesn't. It doesn't. I'm sorry to tell you, it doesn't matter. And that's all I'm going to say. I'm not saying that the Attitude Era was all horrible. Don't get that twisted. I did love a lot of the Attitude Era, but I'm not going to sit here and let my nostalgia override the bad that actually was more so than the good in the Attitude Era. You sit down and watch a random fucking episode of Raw from 1999 and you tell me that every segment of that show is good. You tell me that every fucking thing there is great. It's not. Sorry. And that's all I'm going to say.
Also, when you see our Instagram reels and clips and things like that, just remember that they're kind of like edited to be cut up.
Yeah.
So you have to actually, if you want the full story, like we said before, make sure you go and watch the large segments or the live stream or whatever and see the whole thing before all of a sudden you think that we don't necessarily like think before we speak kind of deal.
Yep.
So try to watch the whole thing first, just like you don't watch the commentary or listen to the commentary before you start the movie, right?
Yeah. I mean, of
So-
course, we want interactions on the reels.
Right.
Of course, we want that stuff. That's why they're out there. We want everybody to see those reels, to then go watch the segments. That's the whole purpose.
That's why it's only little pieces.
It's
of it.
only little
We're
pieces.
not short form
We're
creators.
not short form creators. This is a almost 2.5 hour to 3 hour live show that we do every other Saturday, and the pieces get broken down for people to go, and then hell, the related fucking segment is even attached to these clips. So that way you can
The
go
link is
watch
right
it.
in the
The link is
comments.
right there. All the time. All the time.
It's a little bit of effort.
Just a little bit of effort. Goes a long way. That's all. But if you still want to bitch about things and you still want to complain, please do it. It's your format
And like
to
we
do
said,
it.
that was an opinion.
It's an
You're allowed to
opinion.
have your own. So if you don't
Everybody's
agree,
allowed to
that's
have
fine.
them, right? So
Just be respectful.
if you find this video 2 years from now or 1 month from now, I can understand why people wouldn't be respectful today, because they might perceive that I was being disrespectful with what I was saying.
Just now with no context.
Just now with no
perhaps.
context. Yes, of course. But if they actually dive into this episode and watch this segment, they'll understand the context of what I'm talking about. So, do you have anything that you would like to say during that? I mean, I know you weren't really paying attention to wrestling around that time, and you're not like the biggest wrestling fan right now. But when it comes to money being made, or when it comes to stuff like that, do you feel like that the Attitude Era was better than what we've currently got? Like,
Around that era, I was watching wrestling a little bit. I wasn't like old enough to remember it all.
right.
But I can only remember like specific spots during that run of
It's like the
wrestling.
greatest hits. You remember the greatest hits.
And like sometimes I look back and see like the Attitude Era matches, and I'm just like, who are these? I
Right.
don't remember this at all.
Right.
But it did make me think, and you're right. Like back then, like 3 or 4 people were usually at the top. But nowadays, when you do like tell me about current generation, or I see it on the TV or whatever, it seems like everyone kind of has like equal star power now compared to just like someone's the top person.
It's almost like there's something for everybody.
Right.
Everyone's
Everyone's got like a niche that they fill.
and that's something that people tried to argue with me this past week. No, not everybody had storylines in the Attitude Era. There's more
There's so many
storylines
jobber
now.
matches.
There was
you know.
so many jobber matches in the 90s than there is compared to today. I'm sorry. You can't sit there and tell me that those 2-minute matches or those 3-minute matches were better than the 8-minute matches we're getting right now in this era.
No.
That's it. I'm sorry. The athleticism, everything is so much better. They don't move around like fucking dinosaurs like they used to. I don't want to hear it. It's whatever. So do we have anything else for this episode, or are we?
I miss Rick and Morty.
I also miss Rick and Morty. I miss Rick and Morty a lot. I really do. I think that we need Rick and Morty back.
We got a trailer for Kingdom Hearts 4, 4, so that was nice.
Yep. D23 just revealed a whole bunch of stuff, like we said earlier in the
The
episode.
Bluey movie, shout out.
The Bluey
Bluey
movie.
movie.
Bluey
yeah!
movie, and also Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman are back as Deadpool and Wolverine for Avengers Doomsday. So that's really fucking cool.
They showed a trailer for that, which is fucking
They
epic.
showed Doom rising the Sentinels and just
Oh.
holy fuck.
I'm very excited for this movie.
Yeah, very, very
Also,
excited.
the new Spider-Man movie that came out
Yeah,
Dude, the new
was
Spider-
beautiful.
Hold on, we can't get too much into spoilers. Josh just said he
That's
wants
fine.
to
I've
see it.
seen it.
That's
We
okay.
saw it.
Okay.
It was good.
Really fucking good. Really sets up everything leading into
Oh, okay.
Avengers
Good.
Doomsday. So if you don't know the cast of the new X-Men, avoid it,
Okay.
because some stuff happens in Spider-Man that literally carries into Doomsday. So
right
just,
into Doomsday.
So just
yeah.
avoid, if you say, oh, the new X-Men, just fucking scroll away from it.
Okay.
Just until you see Brand New Day, just...
What a great movie, though.
What a great movie.
What a great
movie.
movie.
We're not going to spoil anything. It's still in theaters. It's only been in theaters for 3
It's
weeks.
yeah, it's still relatively
still
new.
relatively
We're not-
new.
yeah,
We'll
we're
talk
not
about
there
it
yet.
later.
We're not that kind of show, right?
We'll talk about it
we'll
later.
spoil Obsession because that's been out for 3 months.
Yeah.
But we're not going to spoil a movie that's been out for 3 weeks, and we understand that times and people can't always get to
Right.
their shit. So, but we will talk about Doomsday because it's not out yet.
Yeah.
So,
The trailer was cool.
the trailer was really cool. Do we got anything else? Star Wars is popping off with a whole
Zootopia
bunch
3.
of stuff. Zootopia 3.
Incredibles 3.
Incredibles 3. Frozen 3 and 4 were announced.
3 and 4.
Yeah,
They
we've
released
got
a trailer
3
for
and
the new
4. We got a
Frozen.
trailer for Frozen 3.
I know
Character
3 got
models,
a
all that
trailer.
stuff. We've got
Oscar, the old ass Mickey Mouse character, is getting his own
Yep.
cartoon.
Yep. I'm trying to think of anything else that happened before we went
A lot of Star
live.
Wars stuff.
So
New
much Star
Wolverine.
Wars stuff.
The Wolverine game. I can't wait till that comes out.
Yeah, the Wolverine
Oh,
game looks like it's
yes.
going to be absolutely awesome.
And once again, people are bitching already because the Sentinel boss fight in the trailer is like every other big beast fight. It's like, okay, so what? Every movie has some kind of inspiration from something else, so you're
Yes.
gonna re-see the same shit.
Yes. Yes, you will. People are annoying.
Just the hate.
So I'm just trying to find out if there's anything else. Because I don't know if anything
Need a new Dance
is.
Gavin Dance album.
We
We
do
need a new Dance Gavin Dance album.
100% need a new Dance Gavin Dance album.
We're getting a new Royal Code album soon.
That is such a great song. Oh, we went to
the concert.
The concert
Yeah,
in Philly.
yeah.
Royal Coda, a Marionette, was really awesome. A Marionette fucking kicked ass. We got to see Lights Out live. That was really fucking cool. I got some video of that.
They signed my record.
They signed the record.
Shoutouts.
The X-Men reboot sets May 5th, 2028 as the release date, by the way.
Nice.
They did reveal the cast like we said, so be on the lookout for that. All right, we got that. Frozen 3, we got that. Star Wars Starfighter, they revealed footage of Ryan Gosling in that.
Nice.
So we got some more clips of Doomsday, which we've discussed. And
I have the list as well. Coco 2, that's coming out
Yeah,
November
Coco 2.
2029. Incredibles 3 is June 16th of 2028. New Simpsons movie comes out September 6th, 2027.
Yep.
Ghost Market, I don't know what that is, but comes out March 10th of 2028. Lilo and Stitch 2
Yep.
comes out May 6th of 2028. Percy Jackson the Olympians is November 20th of 2026, so soon. The Bluey movie, August 6th of 2027. Ice Age Boiling Point is February 5th of 2027.
Mhm.
There's, I don't know if I'm a big fan of this one, a live action Tangled
Yeah.
is March 31st, 2028.
But it's out there.
Huh?
But it's out there.
Yeah, it's out there. Oswald is February 2027. Vision Quest.
Yes, Vision
oh shit,
Quest. Yes, Vision
October
Quest.
14th this year,
Yep.
2026. Avengers Doomsday is this year, December 18th of 2026.
And
those theaters are going to be fucking packed.
I never say her name right because I always want to say Asuka from the WWE.
Yeah.
But Asuka, whatever her name is, we got season 2 announced of that.
January 20th.
January 20th.
2027.
Hayden, not Hayden Panettiere, Anakin and her are going to be both in there.
Nice.
So Rosario Dawson's coming back playing her, and Hayden Christensen is going to be Anakin again.
Nice.
So yeah.
There's also the Star Wars Fighter, Zootopia 3 to be determined.
Yep.
Clay from November 2028, which I think is Clayface, right?
Yeah, the Clay. No. The Clayface movie's coming out. Yeah.
And then Hexed is November 25th,
Yep.
2026. And Frozen 3 is fall of 2027.
Okay. So
Fun.
I will reveal one thing about the X-Men movie, just one, who the villain is. Adam Driver, who is very famous now. What the fuck?
He was in Star Wars.
Star Wars.
He's in it a bunch
Darth.
of-
Yeah, him. Mr. Sinister.
They're bringing Mr. Sinister
They're bringing
into
Mr.
it?
Sinister into
My
it.
mom is going to be happy as shit. That's
Yeah,
her
dude.
favorite
They're
X-Men
bringing
movie.
Mr. Sinister, and it's Adam Driver.
Oh
It's
my gosh.
really fucking cool. So that is probably about it for
Yeah.
this episode, right?
Yep.
And that was
And-
Star Wars.
We were also given the green light to just kind of end whenever we wanted to, so that was pretty cool. We don't just have to be on to be on.
We don't have to meander for 40 minutes.
No, we don't have to meander for 40 minutes. So with that being said, I will
Quick recap again for next episode.
give a quick recap of the next episode, but also want to give a shout out to Kings of Horror
Shout
again
outs.
for having us on here. And I want to promote tonight's Kings of Horror stuff that's
Oh,
going
yes.
on real fast before we get out
Having
of here.
lots of fun working with Kings of Horror. Having a lot of fun.
so
It's a
much
good
fun.
time.
We've got Dr. Show will be on live tonight at 8 o'clock for the Shark. I want to say Shark Tale Hour because
Shock
of
Tale.
it's the Shock Tale Hour, 8 o'clock, and then He will also be back after the double feature for the Midnight Howl. Okay. And if you go to Kings of Horror later on today, you will be able to watch. Let me get to that post real quick. Tonight's movies are not up yet. But hold on, let me go to the actual YouTube page if I can. Probably not because we're on here right now. Shit. This was not well thought out. My apologies. Oh, that just brings us to there. Okay. So today we do have The Quarry is coming on at 6 o'clock. So it's Dead Pixels is 6 o'clock tonight.
It's a good game.
Very
It's a
good
really
game.
good game.
And the two
Free on
movies.
PlayStation, I know.
The two movies tonight aren't posted yet. So my apologies for that. I can't tell you guys what's going to be tonight in between Shocktail Hour and Midnight Howl. But there's a double feature tonight. The chat's going to be going,
Some
so
fun
make
stuff
sure you're
going
paying
on.
attention
Oh,
to it.
yes.
Yes. And then also shout out to the Friday Horror Trivia and everything there. I know I just butchered the name of your show. My apologies. But I'm trying to get back to our ending stuff here real quick so that way we can
Hit you with
bounce
the Chuck Woolery.
for the day. Hit you with the Chuck Woolery. So remember, episode number 106 is going to be American Psycho versus Fight Club for the War, A Clockwork Orange for Horror Club, top 5 mental breakdowns in media for List of Doom, and Indigo Prophecy for Horrors of Gaming.
Sheesh.
Sheesh. And just to make sure that we don't have any more comments here before we go, I'm going to check that out. Okay, we don't have any more comments, which is fine. I'm not expecting there to be. So with that being said,
For Horror Wars, I'm Josh.
I'm Rob.
I ate sand.
And we will see you in 2 and 2. Shout out to
Chuck
Chuck
Woolery.